definitely tap that screen. Let's get to 5K likes so I can bring you guys up. And remember to keep sharing. Yeah, Ozzy, I heard about him. He passed away yesterday. That is crazy. Yeah. Welcome to the Cookout. Let's see. Miss Mia was good. Light Skin Gadget was good. Miles was good. Chaos was good. Ruthless Lala was good. What's going on, Auntie? How you doing? Connor was good. How you doing? Do I believe that Hulk Hogan was a bad person? Not going to answer that question. If we're saying that this man needs to rest in piss, I think you should fill in the blanks, bro. Like I promise you, I'm not even being disrespectful this morning. I'm not trying to be, but once again, I didn't like the motherfucker when he was here on this earth, and what makes you think I'm gonna like him when he's 6 feet under? I just keeping it real. But we're gonna have a lot of conversation today. I already feel it. I already feel how my day is gonna go today, which is fine. I'm used to it. Dead ass. Straight up. So, yeah, he didn't. Hennessy, he definitely did not hide who he was. So, I shouldn't hide my feelings about how I feel about Hulk Hogan. And I already know that we're going to have that conversation like he is the godfather of professional wrestling and all this other BS. But, like, once again, I'm going to hold that same energy that he had for us when he was here on this earth. So, once again, he buried a lot of wrestlers. He ruined wrestling, booking. Yes, continue. So, once again, do not expect, and I'm going to say this again for the hearing impaired, do not expect sympathy for the same man that did not give a fuck about me or Miss Harris when she was running for president. So, I'm just, disclaimer. So, do not be surprised when you hear other people that does not give a fuck about Hulk Hogan whatsoever. So, yeah. XO Player was good. Jesus was good. Vance was good. How y'all doing? Everybody continue to keep sharing the live. This is breaking news. Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71. Yes, this is true. I verified it myself. This is going on social media. It is trending currently. I will bring you up. Yes, I will bring you up. This is going to be a busy one. So, yes, everybody. Okay, we are at 5K. Everybody continue to keep sharing. Let's get to 10K likes, everybody. All right. We got 10 people. All right. Give me 1 second. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Damn, there's a lot of y'all. God damn. Okay. All right. Give me a moment. Give me a second, y'all. Please mute your mic when you come up. Mute your mic. I know they.
Hey, Chris, I only got like 2 seconds, and I don't know if my connection's great. Can I just say something real fast and dip out?
Go for it.
What a beautiful day. You know, the world is terrible. Presidency's running wild, but the Hulkster is now rotting in hell. What a beautiful day it is. The sun is shining. The Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan are probably being tortured as we speak. It's beautiful.
You are trash. I want you to know that.
And this is coming from Wrestling Jesus. There couldn't have been a better day for professional wrestling.
I'm not. You already know how I feel, but I definitely share your sentiment because, like, it's crazy because we were talking about this a couple of times. We were just like, listen, if Hulk Hogan passed away tomorrow, I wouldn't give a fucking. Tomorrow is today, so I don't really care.
I'm buying a cake and getting some beers. I'm gonna enjoy today. Today's a beautiful day.
Man, listen, I don't like to piss on anybody's grave, but that man, I don't give a shit about at all. And then Iron Sheik, he is literally beating the fuck out of Hulk Hogan right now, and I am here for it. I'm sorry.
Just for full clarification, Hulk Hogan openly said when his son unalived somebody in a car accident, I hope that these people are brought back as black people so they can understand what torture is. and living a bad life is.
He literally said that shit.
That came from Hulk Hogan's racist mouth. So this guy deserves no sympathy, and he's a piece of trash.
Wow.
I don't care how many drops he did. He's garbage.
That is insane. Okay, so everybody, we got like 10 more requests. So the people that can stay up will only be light skinned.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You too. See you later, brother. So light skinned, you're one of my mods, so I'm gonna let you stay up here. So I'm gonna need your help with this rotation.
I'm gonna be available for a little bit. We're just waiting on these movers to come help my mom get her stuff, and then as soon as they get here, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody, we got 93 people in, so everybody, I need y'all to share. Continue to keep tapping. Everybody. What's going on, Jeremy? Thank you so much for the follow. Let's go to Stefan. Welcome to Cookout. What you want to talk about?
Well, first off, thank you for having me up.
No problem.
I mean, I didn't like what Hogan had said about his remarks or anything like that. I respected the man for his in-ring career. So to see, a pop culture icon before all of the things he said or did happen.
Mm-hmm.
He basically put pro wrestling on the map in the late 80s and the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So
I get that.
I thank him for that. So the character Hulk Hogan, rest in peace, the character Hulk Hogan. But Terry Bollea, or however you want to pronounce his last name, I'm neither here or there with the person. Character, I'm all for. Rest in peace to the character Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace to Ozzy. It's weird that Ozzy passed away a couple days ago, and now Hogan. It's just like, what?
Got you. No, I got you. The problem is that everything that he did in the ring, basically what he did outside the ring literally overshadowed everything that he has done, like Chris Benoit. If we're gonna have the same energy for Chris Benoit, we need to have the same energy for Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan literally said openly that he did not give a damn about black people. He was an open racist. So everything that he did, I mean, I get it, I acknowledge it, I understand what you are saying. But the problem is he didn't give a fuck about us, so why shouldn't we should give a fuck about his legacy? His legacy was basically stomping the life out of wrestlers that I guess got in his way or whatever. And once again, I get it. Totally get it. He's a godfather of wrestling. I've heard that shit before, but once again, I am not going to honor a man's legacy where his legacy was fuck black people. So on this day, it's fuck Hulk Hogan all the way. Sorry. Do you have anything else, Stephen? I'm sorry. I gotta get through some people.
I respect what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Both you and I have different views on Hogan.
Most definitely.
And we can agree to disagree a few things about it.
For sure. But I thank you for your time, brother. Let me just get through some other people, and you have a wonderful day, bro.
You too.
Thank you. See you later. All right, let's go to Saint. Saint, you got about 2 minutes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a timer on you guys because there's a lot of people that's coming in. I'm gonna put a timer on you. So go ahead, let it rip. I'm gonna give you 1 minute.
All right, I'm gonna make it quick. So, long story short, my cousin had called and told me about this. It is shocking, but at the end of the day, we know what Hogan about the wrestling, and unfortunately, it's an up and down spiral because 1 minute you can love him, next minute you can hate him. But right now he's getting a lot of hate, probably more hate than what Fidel Castro had when he was over there in Cuba. So long story short, I'm not going to try to sugarcoat or try to get anybody to see the difference. We know what he brought to wrestling. We know how he abused that creative control. But I will say he was a family man. He had a family, and so and we did see something out of that TV show he had. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But that's just my thoughts. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I got a couple minutes before I gotta head in and punch that clock. So y'all have a nice one.
You too. Thanks, Hank. Appreciate you. All right, W, you got a minute. Let me mark you down. Go for it.
Listen, man, we can say everything we want about Hulk Hogan's wrestling career, all that good shit. I'm black before I'm a wrestling fan. That's really all it is. I don't want to speak for everybody. But I want to say I think I can speak for most people when I say it's really fucked terrible. That's all. I don't even need the full minute, man. I'm gonna use the last 45 seconds to say, God bless the rest of y'all. Chris, thank you for having me up there. Light skinned Gaijin, I know you got a lot to say. I can already see it, bro. I appreciate all of y'all. It's one less racist in this world. We're going to have to sit through a bunch of video packages tomorrow on SmackDown, whatever. I'm really interested in how the crowd is going to react. Are we going to get respectful people? Or are we going to get real people?
I got you on that one, bro.
That's what I'm curious about. But for the rest of the day, I'm about to throw something on the grill, about to light one up. I'm going to see the rest of y'all later. I appreciate y'all, Chris.
Thank you, W. Appreciate you, man. I'll talk to you later. All right. Hold on a second. All right, Joshy, you got a minute. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So it seems like we lost a wrestling legend and a wrestling icon. So honestly, I just want to say rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. And yeah, that's it, because Ozzy's the only important death that happened this past couple of days. Because even though I'm not black, I understand racism, and being a Puerto Rican from the Bronx, I just can't accept that. I don't care what you did during your career. I get it. The NWO was a shifting moment in wrestling history. So thank you, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, for that as well. Hulk Hogan wasn't the only guy involved in that. With that being said, I don't really care for Hogan passing away. So, I mean, hey, good luck to him down below, but he ain't worth the time and day, in all honesty. And I hope this conversation, this topic is a quick one, because he doesn't need to be really talked about much longer than a minute.
Damn.
So yeah.
All right, Joshy. Thank
Yes,
you so
sir.
much. Appreciate you. All right. Emio, I believe. Do I got your name right? Emilio. What's up, my nigga? How you doing? All right. You got a minute. Go for it.
Yeah, keep it short. Everybody said what I wanted to say. Really, this should be the last time we ever mention Hulk Hogan. Ever. We should also just blacklist him as we do Chris Benoit, in my opinion. We don't, us wrestling fans and people in the world don't like what he's done with his life and the actions he's done, the things he's made. And it shouldn't, even though that should reflect his wrestling career as well. I mean, we all know also what he's done with WCW, TNA, just in the wrestling business and tearing it down in reality. Like, he hasn't really done good, in my opinion, for the business. Yeah, he made it relevant, but he destroyed it at the same time.
Cool. All right. You got Emilio, I believe your time is up. Okay. I'll get you on the next go round, but thank you so much for your comments, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. AO3. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
Well, once again, we're here, the Macho Man, and now he's down there, and I'm up here in heaven because I was telling the truth about that scum-sucking dirtbag the whole time I was alive. He called me a snitch, but the feds was already on to him and Vince and the steroids. He buried talent, and that's what he's going to get ready to do. Say, I'm just playing. Before he died, Macho.
I was trying to hold it in. Okay, go, bro. Go.
Wow. Wow. That's wild work. Oh my God.
But seriously, that was a good impression though.
Wow.
I was a major Hulk. I was a major Macho Man fan over Randy Savage. Any death is sad, but he's trash. I'm sorry. The shit that came out of him, he was trash. That's it. Had to do with Macho Man one time for you.
Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate your comments. Thank you so much. I'm gonna drop you down. All right, light skin. You do you want a minute? I guess I can give you a minute because you kind of busy right now anyway. So let me just give you a minute so you can head on out. Go for it.
Let me just say it like this. I just made a post on X and on Facebook saying that the only people I grieve for is for the family. Hulk Hogan, as we found out later in life, was a very shitty person, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only people who I grieve for. So as far as I'm concerned, it's rest in peace Malcolm Jamal Warner. It's rest in peace Ozzy Osbourne. It's rest in peace to believe. Now I'm blanking on his name. I believe it's the dude from City High that passed away, the singer. I forget his name, but and it's gonna come to me eventually. But still, I could care less about Hulk Hogan right now. Like Smitty was, I was a Randy Savage guy, and I grew to give my support to wrestlers that pretty much deserved it. So today's just another day.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. All right, light skin, thank you so much. All right, so let's start over the process again.
Destiny.
Pablo. See, I knew you was gonna do it. Okay. All right. If you want to stay, that's totally up to you. I'm just gonna go around the room real quick. So
like I said, I'm hanging out here until these guys come in and help move my mom. So.
Okay, cool. All right, let's start back from the top 7. You have 1 minute. Go for it.
I don't really have much to say. I was just going to say, like, this is maybe an extreme comparison, but trying to grieve Hulk Hogan is a little too close to trying to grieve a slave master for me. I ain't feeling it. Like, it's just, it ain't for me. I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but I don't have nothing nice to say. So I don't understand. I mean, I ain't got nothing nice to say. Prayers to the family or whatever.
Okay, all right. Okay, got you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Shut up. Okay. Well, thank you, Seven. I appreciate it. I'm gonna drop you down, sis. But
Okay.
thank you so much. Oh my God, y'all some savages right now. Mr. Ace, welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
Ain't God good?
Oh, he may not come when you want him,
but he will when you need him.
Right on time.
I'll say this. I was never a fan of Hulk Hogan. I'm 24. I didn't grow up during the golden era of wrestling, so I don't care for Hulk Hogan at all. I'm happy. He was actually on the list. I said when these people, kick the bucket, I'm throwing something on the grill. And we finally got one, baby. Oh, Lord. It's an amazing day today. Great episode of Dynamite last night. Great day today. It's hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Wow, y'all are savages today. Okay.
Chris, I'm just how you feel.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much, Ace. I'm going to drop you down real quick. We'll go through everybody. Darkwing Dub, welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I am at work, so I'm going to drop down as soon as I'm done. F Hulk Hogan. F everything that he stands for. I hope the Iron Sheik keeps him in a forever camel clutch.
Damn.
In the words of Light Skin, rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Those are the two that really, really touched me as far as Hulk Hogan goes. I hope you enjoy Internal Damnation.
Damn. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, Mari, what's good? Welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for
All
it.
right. Yeah, I know the controversy with him. But I'm just like I'm in shock. Like, dude, I get it, but like, what just happened? I just, got out of work early, but like, damn, we're losing legends. First Ozzy Osbourne, now Hulk Hogan. Just damn. Yeah. Whew.
I know, right?
Damn.
Crazy.
Damn.
I'm like,
Chris, you want to know the shocking thing about
I
it?
get it.
Like, want to know the
Quiet.
shocking thing about it?
What's
I don't
that?
mean to be taking up Barry's time. Is that we usually don't expect like horrible people to pass away like this quick. It usually comes later on, because it seems like the most evilest of people always seem to make it to like their 80s and 90s.
Period.
Yeah. Period.
Period. Exactly. You, Mari, thank you so much for your comments.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, Classy, you dumb ass. Go. You welcome to the Cookout. Yeah, you got 1 minute. Go for it.
Hey, I just gotta say, you know that classic like little claw little thing that little game when you grab the prizes. I feel like the Grim Reaper just put like one more quarter. He was like, yep, I forgot one, clean, and it just that's what it felt like. Yeah, he may not come when you want him, but he right on time. I tell you that. It's wild work. It's unexpected. I woke up to that. I woke up to boom, Hulk Hogan gone.
Hey, I'm up here working, and someone just slid me a DM and said, "Hey, Chris, this is what happened." Like,
I'll say
you know, the crazy thing is, bro. I'm gonna give you some more minutes because we're talking. So I literally did not have a reaction. I just like, oh, okay. And I just started sharing it around. Like I didn't cry. Because like I don't like the niggas. So
no.
Yeah.
And look, bro, look, and somebody, I saw somebody in the comment talking about, this could happen to you. I just want to say this, duh. Everybody going to have a time when they're unalive. So
Right.
the fact that you're threatening us with, oh, well, this can happen. Of course. And guess what? Of course, there's going to be somebody in your life that probably don't like you too that's going to say something. So in that sense, don't do that.
Part.
So hey,
what?
but in this sense, people are just like, yo, all right, so what? Okay, cookout next. Like if it wasn't celebration, it's going to be okay. So what we're eating today? What's for breakfast? Like it's. Bro, he look. Other than wrestling, he wasn't an upsetting gentleman. He wasn't, and then he admitted. We. It's funny. We just talked about this on the podcast. I kid you not. It was a meme that said, "Oh, he forgot one," and we literally were just talking about, yo, like he's really lasting in there. I wonder if he's gonna last that long, just like we were saying. And boom, this happened. I was like, dang, crazy work. But yeah, man. Whoever's having a cookout, I'm bringing the red cups.
You ain't shit, Classic, but thank you so much for your comments. I'm gonna drop you down real quick, brother. All right, man. All right, let's go to Conscience. Welcome to the Cookout, sir. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Go for it. Hey.
What's good, Chris? What's good, light skin? All right, so here's the thing. Even though at 11:15, my aunt called me talking about you won't believe who passed away, and I was like, "Is it Stone Cold Steve Austin?" And she was like, "No, it's Hulk Hogan." I said, "Oh, okay, your generation." So rest in peace. Here's my thing. I was more upset with Theo because I grew up as a kid watching Theo from the Cosby Show. And to a lot of people who's acting like they don't know, it's okay. Black culture has Cosbys. You guys had to learn from the Cosbys, so it's okay. Number two, at the end of the day, I feel like for everyone who's disrespecting this man, we're not gonna sit here and act like he's not one of the greatest of all time in the wrestling ring. He's influenced a lot of our favorite wrestlers, and also I feel like it's the way everyone says stand on business. No disrespect, a lot of wrestlers before him that have passed away that have done some of the most shittiest things in the world. You guys are still giving them high accolades, so I feel like you got to keep that same energy for even for him. Man, that's my take.
Conscience always coming in here and preaching. Thank you so much, Conscience.
No
Matter of
problem.
fact, No, stay your ass right there because I think light skinned might leave. So I'm gonna keep you around since you wanted the admin. So yeah, just stay right there. If you have to leave, just
No, you good.
go
You
ahead.
good. You
Okay.
good.
Let's go. Let's go back up real quick since everybody been coming in. So TJ, cool. Welcome to the cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
What's up? Let the terror say yes. Hogan has gone to glory, and that's hell. I am so excited. Um, I actually grew up watching Randy Savage on Spider-Man, so I don't really care about Hulk Hogan. What he said about black people, that was effed up. And let Hulk Hogan rest in eternal fire. And rest in peace, Malcolm, and rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. That's all I gotta say. And good night.
Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Next up, we got Gene. Welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute. Go for it.
Yo, what's up, bro? Yeah,
Okay.
I've been a fan for like decades and never liked the character of Hulk Hogan, never liked the man, and I'm just happy that he's gone. And he deserves nothing. I don't care what he's done for wrestling. He deserves nothing. Your character of who you are as a person defines who you are, not the character of who you play on TV. I don't care less what he's done. I don't care if they say he laid out the steps for the wrestlers to be here now. He did nothing. He didn't do shit. So I'm glad that he's gone. Like I said, rest in peace, Malcolm. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Those are people we need to mourn. Hogan, he deserves where he deserves to get what he has. He deserves to be where he's at, and I hope he's in hell for all the shit that he said. Because I heard every fucking racist thing that he said. I wish I could have been the one to do it. But what did Booker T say on Nitro? Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, Nicka. And somebody got him. That's all I got to say.
Well, thank you, Gene. Appreciate your comments.
Hey, Chris, before we move on to the next one, I do have to share this. Shayna did just comment on one of my posts on Facebook where she did mention the, weird juju that, so these things do happen in threes. We noticed that Ozzy Osbourne was a WWE Hall of Famer. He passed away. Hulk Hogan's a WWE Hall of Famer. He passed away. Anybody else we know that is a WWE Hall of Famer that has, great recognition?
Donald Trump.
Just keep that in mind. Because if that happens, I want to be at everybody's house with the grills going and cervezas, and they don't even have to be Latino. They don't have to be Latin cervezas. They can be wherever cervezas.
That's on period. Like that ass. Thank you for giving me hope. Emery, what's good? Welcome to the cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
All I can really, I guess the only real comments I'll give on Aliving is, I send my condolences to his family. That's it. Losing a family member's heart. I know we don't love him. I don't love him, but they did. So I know they're grieving and they have every right to grieve. The only thing I'll give him a single flower from the bouquet is that he's the reason why wrestling became mainstream. Like his face was on everything, and we have to give him some sort of thanks for the fact that wrestling became popular because no one else would be able to sell it as much as he did. But at that point, I don't fucking care because that was 40 years ago. So I think Hulk Hogan just going to become one of those footstones in wrestling that no matter how much we don't want him to be talked about, they're going to talk about him. And I guess people are saying the NWO, but I think the NWO is overrated. And I know old heads will kill me for saying that, but I don't think the NWO is all that great. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your comments, bro. So I'm going to drop you down.
That was stolen from Japan anyway.
Exactly. They stole.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, Everett, I'm gonna bring you back up. I'm just going around the room real quick. But if anything that you want to add, just put it in the comment section. I'm just going around the room because we got a lot of people here. everybody, right now we are at 7.5K likes. We got 60 people in. Please tap that screen if you are liking this content right now. Right now, we are talking about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71. And based on the energy that we have gotten so far, is fuck Terry, fuck Hulk Hogan all day long. If you have a different philosophy, come on up. You have a minute to talk, okay? All right, let's go to I think Zay. Tommy was next. Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy, welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? And you got 1 minute.
I just want to let everybody know that every time a racist dies, an angel goes to heaven. And I want everybody to know that hopefully maybe Chester Blanchard might be next. I'm not even sure about that. But the only people that are mad that Hulk Hogan is dead are the racist people that support him. Everybody here. And most likely your grandkids are probably going to be, with black people, but you won't even know that because you're not here to see it. So,
damn.
If anyone wants to have a song for this funeral, I got a song for you.
Okay.
Mama, is Master gonna sell us tomorrow? No, because he can't do nothing because he's gone. So everybody have a good day. I don't really care when we're speaking. Love you all.
Bye, bro.
Love y'all too, man.
All right. God, y'all are savages. Oh my God. Okay. Zay, welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
I was waiting for this day. Woo! I was waiting for this day to come. I didn't pay for this, but I knew his ass was coming. All the bad commas, all the buryings, especially when he did the TNA. You know Karma's gonna get you, buddy. Big old orange, big old stereotype head ass. I don't want to be a snitch to McMahon head ass. This is your Karma. But I know Hulk Hogan's up there, probably pissed. But I got him a theme song.
And what's that?
For you, Hulk Hogan.
You decide to play that bullshit?
Yep, for Hulk Hogan. You know he hate that song.
Oh, he did?
Yep. Hey,
it'd been funny
I gotta
if
say,
he
but
Final Countdown.
Oh yeah, we'll let go. But
okay,
good with this.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
You too.
All right, let's go to the next caller. Boy Wonder, welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about?
Good
1 minute.
afternoon, everybody. And
Afternoon.
What's up, Chris? What's up, Light Skin?
What's up?
It's a celebration. It's a celebration of a racist getting his wings down in the multiverse. And it's always been F. Terry. I've even came on here and said, F. Terry, we're going to celebrate this all damn day long. And I'm glad he is not here on this earth. Because you know why? Him and his bullshit-ass son can both rot. Because they both are shitty. Only his daughter and his wife can get condolences, but I'm glad he's gone. Him and his MAGA cultists can all sit and boo-hoo cry and tribute themselves. But like I said, karma comes in threes, and guess what? Karma hit him right in his ass. The only people we should give the condolences to is to Theo and Ozzy. They contributed a lot to all cultures going up, whether it's rock and roll, whether it's in the entertainment business. But Terry, fuck off. You are an icon to being a racist. That's what you are. So I'm gonna land my plane on that one.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's go back to the top. Jay the Boss. Welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? Got 1 minute. Okay.
All
What's
right.
up, Jay?
So everyone's basically we already kind of came to a general consensus. But what I want to highlight is it said he died of like a heart attack or some sorts is what I read.
Cardiac arrest.
Yes, it's kind of the same thing. So, like, in his last few moments, I wonder, like, what was he thinking about? Like, he was probably thinking about, like, his past and all the people he screwed over just for a little bit more fame, a little bit more attention, a little bit more this, a little bit more that. Like, he was probably thinking, like, was it, like, really worth it? Like, in hell, the question you're going to ask more is why? Why did I go into business for myself? Why did I sabotage the wrestlers union? Why did I bring hate upon the names of black people? Like, why did I do all this? So why was I such a horrible father too? So yeah, that's kind of what I want to highlight. And, but yeah, I just don't think it's looking very good for him in the afterlife.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your comments, brother.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Go ahead, Light Skin.
I did just put into the comments, that's why you're seeing everybody respond to me. Today marks the 10-year anniversary of Hulk Hogan's racist recordings being published.
Wow.
So now you have 10 years later, and now he's no longer amongst the living.
Wow, that's interesting. Hey, Mr. Boss, I'm gonna drop you down real quick. I'm still going around the room real quick. Once again, for the people that's in the cookout right now, welcome to the cookout. We are in breaking news mode. Hulk Hogan died at the age of 71, cardiac arrest, heart attack, choking, whatever. Right now, people are giving their thoughts. I'm giving everybody a minute to speak, and then once the number goes down, we'll just have regular callers, new callers come in. I just ask that you guys continue to keep tapping that screen. Let's get this shit viral. I want to make sure everybody has a chance to speak on here right now. We are hot. We're coming in hot. 51 people that's watching us right now. Damn, everybody's like hit me up from Facebook, X, and like, goddamn, what the fuck? I'm telling you, this is gonna be a day today. But let's continue with everybody else. Never Too Much. Welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
What's going on? What's good, man? Hey, on some real stuff. Cause I'm just like hearing about this. On some real stuff, I truly don't even care. Cause like, dude is just a piece of shit all around. I mean, he had one good attribute, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, I don't even care, bro. He's a racist, to be honest with you. The worst thing he did was take away a possible safety net for his people. And I'm not talking about white folks. I'm talking about wrestlers. Like, you can be racist all you want. You can call a person a monkey, all that type of stuff. I couldn't care less. But when you take away opportunities for your people to get better in the future, like be taken care of for moments you're not going to get ever again, it's like you reap what you sow.
I agree. 100%. 100%. Well, thank you so much for your comments. Never Too Much. I'm going to drop you down and bring some more people up. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to Ref. Dan Fitzgerald. Wait a minute. Is that the right order? Light Skin or Conscience?
We should be going to Jamal, then Worldwide.
Then Worldwide Q, and then Boy Wonder, and then it goes back up to Ref.
Wait, Boy Wonder already spoke, so let me drop down.
Okay, so yeah, simply Jamal, and then Worldwide Q, and then it goes back up to Ref.
Okay. All right. Simply Jamal, welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
Greetings and salutations to my brothers in arms. Everybody, let's be completely honest. Everybody already spoke what they got to say. Fuck Terry. And fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck the people that he came with, and fuck him as a whole motherfucking record label. The only people who actually should get the condolences and all the praise and prayers is Brooke Hogan. That's it. I don't give a fuck about his wife. I give more fucks about his daughter than anybody because she's the one who got cut the fuck out because of it. Let's be honest. 2, can we start using Malcolm Jamal Warner's actual name and not stop? And can we stop calling him Theo?
Theo.
Can we please stop doing that and give this man his flowers as he's a man before he was a character? So rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. I do apologize. But in all honesty, fuck Terry. And fuck him as a record label. Simple as that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, Jamal, I'm going to drop you down real quick.
Do what you
Bring
gotta
you
do.
back. Thank you. All right. I think World was next. Welcome to the cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
What's the word, everybody? It's hilarious. I mean, the one thing I'm surprised about It's those hardcore roids that get him earlier. 14 years he said he was doing it. I'm surprised they didn't get him in his 40s and his 50s. How he lived this long is very much a surprise to me. In the day, I'm going up and down TikTok and like, oh, he was a character, he's a wrestler, whatever. This, we gotta separate the two. I'm not separating shit. He's the same person in the ring and outside the ring. It's the same thing. He hated us. He did not like us. He didn't give a fuck about us. He didn't want to in his industry. He didn't want to see him on the streets. He just want to see us anywhere. Why would I care? I don't give a damn if he was making wrestling from the age of 1 year old till now. I don't care. Why should I care about someone that did not care about me at all? Not one bit whatsoever.
Period. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, let me take this call. Let's take a break real quick. Let me get this call real quick.
Oh, how's everybody's day?
Good, but tired.
Fantastic.
It's been an interesting morning.
Yeah, all I'm getting. I went to this one black creator, couch potato. He's like, "Oh, we gotta forgive him. We gotta forgive him." I'm like, "Man, you're black. How do you forgive that?"
Coonery. Can't stand it.
But he did this for the wrestling. We wouldn't have wrestling without him. I'm like, okay.
If it wasn't Hulk Hogan, it would have been somebody else.
Exactly. You had Ric Flair back then. He could have did the same shit.
Mm-hmm. John Cena, the greatest of all time. Why you spamming that in the chat?
Yeah, for real.
We don't give a shit.
Hey, Trip, it ain't my fault Nikki Bella left him.
Honestly, it was. I could care less for either one of them two because Nikki wasn't all that great of a person either.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I agree.
That reality show did not paint Nikki Bella in a great light.
They didn't. Total Divas nor Total Bellas did not paint Nikki Bella in a great light. It painted her as like a money-hungry narcissist, basically.
All right, my bad, y'all. Okay, let's go back on the order real quick. Okay, World, you said what you had to say, correct?
Yeah, it's a rough time.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you down real quick.
Let's.
Thank you.
And then let's just go back up to Ref, and then we'll go back and loop back around. Because I know he was next.
Okay, so Ace was just here. So everybody, we appreciate you being in the cookout. But if you already spoke about this, I'm not going to bring you up unless you are an admin. So I only need like 2 admins. So Conscious and Lightskin is here. So I'll bring you back up once we die down a little bit. Okay. So Ace, no, it's okay. It's cool. Okay. All right. Ginger, welcome to the cookout, sweetie. You got 1 minute. What you want to talk about?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm big on a life is a life. So he was a human, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna say rest in peace, just based off the fact that he was a person. Yes, he did a lot for wrestling community. But I'll never forget what he said about Kamala and how he would body slam her and all that extra shit. It wasn't for me. But yeah, I didn't really have much to say other than, I'm big advocating for, the man did pass. So that's the only positive thing I have to say about him, to say RIP to him and, condolences to his family. But other than that, he can, where he's going and where he can go.
Yo, brother, what's up? Sorry.
So Josh, mute for 1 second there, bro. We're gonna come to you in 1 moment. All right. Anything else, Ginger?
No, that's it. And I hope y'all have a great, blessed day.
You too, sweetie.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming up. All right, Mr. Ref, we're going back up again. So, Mr. Ref, what's good? Welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
All right, hey, thank you guys for having me on again. Honestly, I'm having a little bit of conflicted feelings on this, mainly because Terry as a person and everything I've known from talking to old timers backstage who worked with him, horrible person, but everything that he did as Hulk Hogan himself that essentially kept wrestling alive until the Attitude Era was able to breathe its own new life into it. I'm just having conflicted feelings, mainly because he also has a strong history here with the AWA in Minnesota. It's like Hogan himself, like Terry himself, horrible human beings, but I'm just having a weird day about it, man, because like Ozzy just passing for me as well the other day, and I'm a big metal fan, and I'm just in a weird spot about it. But I'm not glad he's dead, but I'm also glad he's not here to wreck wrestling anymore with any more of his antics.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you so much for coming up, Dan. I'm gonna drop you down real quick. All right. Give me a second. All right, King John, welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. What you want to talk about?
I heard the news is like F Terry all day. I don't care about him. My condolences to his family, but rest in peace to Michael Jamal Warner and Ozzy Osbourne. Like they said, those are the only two need their condolences. But Ozzy Osbourne need his flowers. Michael Jamal Warner need his flowers. And Terry, you're nothing special to me, but that's all I gotta say. And hope you have a good, blessed day.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. I believe Lewis was next. Welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. What you want to talk about?
Hey, brother, how's it going? It's been a minute.
Hey, what's going on?
Just want to say, I heard about this just now, so I'm completely shocked. First off, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Second of all, no, I'm shocked, completely shocked. It was crazy because yesterday I heard something about, I think, Jim Neidhart or Jimmy Hart had said something about like, oh, Rick's not feeling good and blah blah blah, and then
Mm-hmm.
this thing happens. I'm like, wow, like this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is. I'm not gonna say it is what it is, but it's definitely a shock. I know Hogan's like antics and everything he's said and throughout the years, et cetera, et cetera. The guy has left his legacy on the wrestling business, depending on how you want to look at it. But damn, like I'm right as soon as I get off, I'm actually gonna reach out to my father because he grew up with like Hogan and Jimmy Snuka like in their prime and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, of course, I mean I give respects to his family. It like just life, and it's just a big shock. I was always I always preferred like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels over Hogan, but that's a whole different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Sorry, did I cut up? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry,
And I don't
sorry
even
about
think
that.
I even put a timer on you, but I think like I'm gonna give you like another 5 seconds. Go ahead.
This whole thing about Bryan Danielson, I mean, he can say whatever he wants. To me, he's still goated. He's still great. I don't really care for his work in AEW, but I understand he has to do what he has to do. And yeah, I mean, that's it. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your week.
Okay.
Be well.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You said Pat who? Who's here? You said, oh shit, Pat is here. Who is Pat?
Brokout Day.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Oh, I'm thinking like I know who Patrick is. The fuck? Okay, anyway. OVW, did you say something?
What up? Nah, you just brought me on, bro.
Okay. So yeah, you next. Okay, so welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk? What's your lazy ass want to talk about? You got a minute.
Why you gotta be lazy, Chris?
I know, bro. But nah, I mean, Chris, as you know what I'm saying, you don't want to call me and broke the news to me. I'm still in shock. I'm speechless, to be completely honest with you. I can't deny what the man meant to professional wrestling. I have had, as everybody else has had their, opinions on him, and rightfully so, with all the remarks that he's made and his political stance and all of that. But me personally, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of trying to speak negative on the man, because he's no longer with us. My condolences are sent out to his family and all that. But man, it's still a shocker, to be completely honest with you. But rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. That shit hit me harder than
probably hit me the hardest since Kobe died. But dog, man, just it's a crazy week. People just leaving left and right.
It's a
But
crazy year, my nigga.
yeah,
Crazy year. Yes. But thank you so much for your comments. I'm gonna bring you back up once we die down so we can tackle some other shit. I appreciate you coming up. Patrick, finally. All right, welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? I try to call you, but you didn't want to pick up as you always do. But whatever. What's going on, bro?
I thought that was an accident, bro. Honestly, I thought that was an accident because it hung up like right away.
I know.
But
that was me. I was just like, nah, he at
it
work. I'm
hung
gonna
up
call
like
him
right
later.
away. I'm like, oh, he butt down me. But anyway, I ain't got much to say about Hogan, man. Like I said, I ain't grow up with Hogan in the red and yellow era. I grew up on Hollywood. I ain't really got much to say about him, man. R.I.P. Condolences, all that. I want to talk about the Daniel Bryan thing. Daniel Bryan has a right to say, like OVW said, or somebody said, he got a right to say whatever the hell he wants. He wrestled for both companies. I'm going to need all these WWE guys to pull the sand out of them with JJ and start whining whenever somebody say something negative about their favorite company. I'm like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of like a parody of wrestling if you look at it. I was like, let's compare all into the 3 events that they beat out that WWE tried to counter program them with. I'm just saying. I'm like, leave Daniel Bryan alone. Every time somebody's got something to say negative about WWE, oh, here we go. He only don't like it because he wasn't with the company no more. It is what it is. Daniel Bryan can say whatever he wants. He is goated, and that is all I got to say.
Okay. Thank you so much, Patrick. Appreciate you. All right. I'm gonna drop you down real quick. I'm still going around the room real quick. All right. We got Video Game Dad. What's going on? Welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
Yo, man, this was not on the bingo card, but my condolences to his family. I'm not a big Hogan fan for multiple reasons. They said death comes in threes, and I want to say my condolences to Michael Jamal Warner and Ozzy. But yeah, Hogan is not my favorite, but I'll give credit when credit's due about the whole, making it popular. But after that, F Terry, for all his racist comments and shenanigans and shit like that, But yeah, came out of left field on this one. So for all his fans, condolences to y'all. But yeah, I'm not a big Hogan fan. But if what he did for the business, cool. But as a person, when you make his comments about black people, I totally agree with you at the beginning of the stream, Chris. I totally agree with you. Let's keep the same energy that they had it with Benoit. Let's have the same energy with Hogan.
Correct. Exactly.
But other than that, man, thank you for putting me on here, and I hope you have a good day.
You too, man. Thank you so much for coming back, old friend. All right, let's 13. My ace. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Right now we're at 10K likes, everybody. So we did hit goal. So let me just give you guys your flowers. All right. So let's see. Admins, before we bring anybody up. Matter of fact, hold on. We got Jay. Jay, welcome to the Cookout. Thank you so much for being patient. You got 1 minute. What you want to talk about?
The Hogan situation.
Go for it.
Oh, I've been to a couple live streams, like the WrestleMania, all that one. But
thank you.
But this one, the Hogan, I woke up to it, but I realized in my generation, we don't have people like Hogan. Like, he used his power to get away to, like, in the company. How people talk about he did good for the company. He only brought popularity. Anything else, he did bad, like snitching on Hawk or snitching on Vince McMahon when the Congress is on him. Using his contract against the WCW and TNA, and then his part in playing with Miss Elizabeth. All these other things he did was horrible as a person, as a human being. And I can't accept that as a family oriented man. Yeah, I send my condolences.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming back up. And once we have once we calm down, I'll bring you back up. Okay.
All right.
All right, brother.
Hey, Chris and Gaijin, before I go real fast, another thing I want to also say, shout out to you guys, which I mean, you guys know that you guys always get your accolades. But another thing I want to give it quick understanding to, for
Mm-hmm.
everyone that's also saying fuck Terry, you should be giving that same energy to the person that's running your goddamn country right now,
Oh.
because this is the same person who everybody was saying, "Oh, well, he's gonna do better than a woman running as a president, or he's gonna do better than the Biden." And yet, this motherfucker is showing you not with just wordplay, but with his actions. He's showing you with actions. He's deporting. He's doing the one thing that we shouldn't be having.
Mm.
He's doing the
Mm.
one thing that we have been begging when everyone who comes to this country deserves an opportunity. It should be no case where, this culture doesn't deserve a fucking chance. That culture doesn't deserve a chance. If you really want to be fucking honest, none of the cultures, especially his culture, deserves an opportunity. But guess what? They had to take it by force. That's what we did. We came over here and we work our asses off and we take care of our families. But yet he don't respect it. But yet everyone wants to say fuck Hogan. You should be giving that same energy to the motherfucker that you guys voted for the most of. The same guy
Mm.
who got Elon Musk to rig the shit. And yet, guess what? You guys are not even giving no type of energy at all. All you guys are saying the same thing. Well, it is what it is. Give that
Mm.
same fucking energy to him as well, too. And that's all I got to say.
Thank you, brother. That nicely put. Nicely put. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit once we calm down because we still got a lot of people that's coming up. But no, yeah, that's a lot to man.
I like to come. You know, I keep it New York. I like to come
No,
with just like guys.
it's a lot to debunk. Like that's yeah. Hopefully, when we have that conversation, you around because yeah, people are not hearing what you are saying, and we need to regurgitate what you just stated because too much, too much. So while more people are coming on, we got 13 thoughts that's in the house. So 13, I'm gonna give you. Yeah, because we still got more people. Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute to speak. Tell us what you think. What's going on?
Well, since everybody want to be sensitive today, because I heard one other live talking about Hulk Hogan, and frankly, in protection of my live status, I didn't go up because the words of Suge Knight and Tupac struck my heart. And you already know, fuck Terry. As an industry entertainment person, affiliation, and frankly, conscious, all you had to do was wait about 3 more seconds, bro. Cause trust me, y'all already know what time I'm on. Fuck Trump. Fuck the racists. Fuck the affiliates. If you agree with the skinhead,
I think his service when nervous, and everybody also too. Be mindful of what you say. I'm gonna give you a few more seconds to 13 because you were cut off. Be very mindful what you say because there are racist people that's in the comment section too. So then also be mindful of the new guidelines of TikTok. So yeah, any little thing that we going to say, they will terminate this live. So like I want to keep the live going because we got a lot of people that's here. So once again, anybody if it's positive, negative, anything that you want to get off your chest, if you disagree with the live, bring your ass up so we can talk. Okay.
all right,
So
then I'll keep it friendly. If there are 4 racists sitting at a table and you are comfortable going over there to converse, sit down, drink, eat, there are now 5 racists at a table. And if you don't understand that, then I'm my apologies that this is the first time somebody told you, or this is the first platform that you chose to listen to somebody who didn't look like paper towel.
I'm sorry, but that's paper towel shit. Mr. What they call his ass?
Mr. Picker Upper.
Mr. Picker Upper. I thought it was Bounty, but okay. But thank you. Appreciate it. You know what, 13? I'm gonna keep you around. Yeah, let me. Yeah, matter of fact, because what's name just left, so yeah, I'm gonna keep you around. All right, Spidey, welcome to the Cookout. Which one to discuss? You got 1 minute.
Wait, why it gotta be 1 minute for me? I got kicked out from my old account because I was out there chasing races.
Honey, because we're busy. We're
Why are we
busy. I don't want to
busy?
kick you out, but once I'm telling you, once the volume dies down, I will bring all of my regulars up and the new people. So yeah, that's the only reason. Okay, so
Okay, I
I'm
really can't curse him out the way I want to because I was gonna say some foul mess. Okay, really
okay.
foul. I was
Okay.
gonna, I was gonna say f that dang barrel body, bald headed, leg dropping, overly tan, titty sagging, damn Hulk Hogan. I was about to say that, but this is me just keeping it down to rated T for teen because
Okay.
really, to be honest, over here. His moveset was not impressive. What he did for the industry was ghetto. And he really set back. You people need to understand so many people lost their lives because Terry did not want to unionize nobody. Over there
Mm-hmm.
snitching of Master Vince McMahon and stuff. Master Vince, look, they trying to unionize. Like, nah, dude. Like, so many people lost their lives from drug overdoses and mixing steroids and all that. And that's when the roids was roided, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Behind him. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
hell is hot. Hell is hot. No lemonade, no Gatorade. Hey, man, okay? Goodbye. But I got to go to work. Everybody add me. This is the second account. My bad. I'll see y'all
Okay.
later.
All right. See you, sis. All right, Jody. Matter of fact, shout out to Jody. She is going to be my co-host on the Wrestling Debates and Catering this Tuesday at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Want to give her flowers. She is a podcaster just like myself. I think she's reopening her podcast. So yes, I just wanted to kind of get that plug. Our poster will be up sometime today. I'm actually finished with it. It's just I'm doing some other shit. So just want to just get that out. Jody, welcome to the Cookout, sweetie. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jody. I am co-host of the Ring Awareness podcast. I'll put some more information in the comments, but just to follow up on everybody, Terry got a special place in hell right waiting for him. So, ain't nothing much. Somebody said on IG, oh, he was everybody's hero. That's a definite no. So let's just keep it 100. That's definitely not it. Even when we didn't know about the comments and the actions that he was doing, he was never a fan. He was very basic to me. So yeah, I just say, Godspeed to wherever you're gonna go. And
okay.
That's it.
All right, thank you. All right, Jody, hang around in the comment section. I'm gonna bring you up once again. Once we die down, I'll bring you back up so we can have a more detailed conversation. So appreciate you for coming up. All right, Kevin, welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute? Go for it. Kevin. Can you
hear me?
I can hear you now. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
Hey. Hope you can what said.
Your service is nervous. Your service is nervous, sir. So hold on.
I have no feelings for the man. He buried.
Oh, go ahead. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, he buried careers. It's always about him. I mean, I'm sorry. Hulk races Hogan. Damn him. I'm sorry. There was discussion about the Mount Rushmore WWE. I'm gonna make it quick. Damn Hogan. And I'm done. Bye.
Damn, that's it? Okay. Well, thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Let's make our rounds again. If you have not spoke on the Cookout, we are talking about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71 about 45 minutes ago. I'm not keeping track of this shit. If you want to come up, please come on up. Whether it's positive, negative, no filters tonight. However, TikTok vernacular, please, because TikTok is very sensitive. So if you have not spoke, please come on up. Let's talk. And then once we die down, then we'll go back to regular programming already in progress. All right, let me start bringing everybody up real quick. For the people that have not spoke, come on up. All right, we got Nick in the house. Welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. What you want to talk about?
Honestly, I want to say I like how you kind of organizing all this, getting everybody a minute to come up and speak. I think that's pretty dope, whether it's good or bad and unfiltered. Because I've been on a lot of different other lives today regarding the situation. Some things are filtered out. Some people, I literally saw like somebody jumping as a moderator and was like, if it's anything negative, you're going to be muted or kicked off. Me personally, I'm just here for the content and just seeing everybody's point of view. Like I said, I respect everybody's opinion. And I just wanted to say I appreciate what you're doing. I think it's very good content. That's all I wanted to add in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But you do have 24 seconds. Oh, you got 20 seconds left. Do you have anything that you want?
No, I thought you were doing the timer. I know it was like a timer over my head.
So you did all of that to? Oh my God! I swear, I feel so fuzzy inside. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a minute. I'm gonna give you a minute again. I mean, like I wasn't really prepared for that, but no, go ahead. You got a minute.
Oh well, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. I understand. Some people are gonna feel like keep his personal life personal. We're not going to bring that to the light. But I feel like some people are going to say, hey, we'll feel somebody else. We have to bring their personal issues to the light. So keep the same energy for him. So it's kind of like I really think it's kind of a good debate. I hate that, I'm in no position to say whether somebody deserves to live or die. I'm not in that position. But again, like I said, I just enjoy the content. I think it's good debate. I think it's good perspectives from whether you support them or you don't. I just think overall it's good for everybody to kind of express their feelings and how they feel about this whole situation in his career.
Cool beans. All right. Anything else that you want to add?
No, I just want to say good luck. I'm always here to support your podcast and join when I can.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna drop you down. All right. The next person, I think BHZ. Welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
What's going on, big dog? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Go for it.
Yeah, man. I know everybody got something negative to say about the situation or whatever, but I'm one of them people that try to separate the art from the artist. Like I had the same conversation, about R. Kelly and about people that passed who've done some ruthless stuff. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, bro. I'm not a fan of what he did with the grape allegations and the recordings and all that, saying that he don't like black people and all that. But I'm also a wrestling fan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, wrestling fans, say he buried people. I just look at somebody who was with the times, bro. Saying you didn't like his moves, saying all that. All he had was a leg drop and a big boot. You know what I mean? So I still feel like he is on the Mount Rushmore. I try to separate it, but it is messed up he died, but I'm not condoning what he did. You know what I mean? For this last 9 seconds, I'm going to plug myself. I am co-host of Cut the Malarkey Radio in Memphis, Tennessee on Bumping 96.3. Make sure y'all come through, kick it with us. It's all good, man.
Appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much for that. So let's kind of take a break real quick and kind of address what you just said. So this is the same thing that me and my best friend was talking about with Ric Flair. Ric Flair is a fucking racist. He is a documented racist. If we're going to have that same energy, then we need to have that same energy for Chris Benoit as well. So they blacklisted him, right? Facts. He's a good wrestler, but he's a horrible human being based on what he did. It needs to be all the way around, right? Because if we're going to have that energy for Chris Benoit, we need to have that same energy for Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is a terrible human being that literally have overshadowed what he did in this business. It's more bad versus good. I get that he was the godfather of professional wrestling. I get it. I will always be thankful for that. But then at the end of the day, you need to be held accountable whether you was in or out of your character. We can't separate the two because you are still the same person. You represented Hulk Hogan. You represented Terry. you can't separate it. It's just as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to respectfully disagree with your take, but we can definitely talk about this because this is going to be literally an all day affair anyway. It's Thursday. I don't have nothing to do when I get off of work. So definitely the cookout is going to be all day. We're going to definitely talk about this. So did 13 light skin or Jaquarius, did you guys have anything that y'all want to add to this?
I think we gotta let Aquarius add his 2 cents. I don't think he got a chance to speak.
I was just gonna say I'll yield until after Jaquarius speak.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Go ahead. You got a minute, or you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance to retort. If not, I'll just give you your minute, and then what did you want to do?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna just retort, like,
Okay.
but not retort, but that's why I was gonna say when it was my turn. It's hard to separate somebody's basically everything Chris said. It's very hard to do that, especially when it outweighs the good. Like Chris said, he was back then the best wrestler at the time. Do I think if you look back at it, he like what you said, BA, that's what he had. But then again, I feel like there was still wrestlers that was better wrestlers than him, like Ultimate Warrior. I think he was a better wrestler. Macho Man, I think he was a better wrestler. I can go forth. So when I say that, yes, he was good for the time, and he did carry the WWE for 15 plus years at one point. But what he did after the WWE, like terrible human being. Like my cousin, I found out from my cousin. My cousin said, "Oh, Hulk Hogan died." Dang, he don't watch wrestling. He don't be like, he don't.
Get off of this. We'll go to Burger King. Take my car.
He
Just
don't
because all that stuff is wrong. Yeah.
about WWE and wrestlers. And then he was like, "Dang, I feel bad. How you feel?" Like he asked me how I feel. I said, "I don't really care." He was like, "Why would you say that?" I was like, "Cause he was a racist." He was like, "No, he's not." I like look it up. He looked up right in front of me, and he said, "Oh, I didn't know that." I'm like, I mean, you couldn't because people don't like wrestling, so I would expect you not to know that.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
basically
cool.
what he said, yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for your comments, brother. Okay, I'm gonna drop you down real quick because we're gonna bring some other people on. I think BHZ. I'm gonna drop you down just for a second.
Hold on, before you drop them, I did, and I'm gonna just say this right here. I can get you on your analogy that we need to try to separate the person from the actual artistry they did. I can appreciate you on that. But see, the problem with that is what happens when the person brings that same energy to the artistry they do.
Ooh, okay. Hey, I feel you on that, bro.
If these
I
are
feel you on that, bro.
the documented things he does, the documented things he did, he didn't just keep his separation of church and state. He brought that same energy when he went to venues. He brought that same energy when he went to work with other people. He brought that energy. Now, had you told me he left that energy home, now if you want to come out and tell me a person who we ain't never heard no issues about backstage in ring is an outright, they got a Confederacy flag up in their home, I'll be the first one shock and awe. But the problem is he didn't keep that separate. He came to work with the same energy. And unfortunately, I had to retort somebody with a very simple analogy. We want to separate work from artists. Okay, then can do anybody on this page here acknowledge that the Mustache Man was wanted to be an artist? No. We
Which
pay
mustache
attention.
man? You talking
The
about the one who did
Mustache
all
Man,
that to the
the
that group of
Mustache
people?
Man of Germany who did.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. If we not gonna sit and acknowledge that he wanted to be an artist, apply for art school multiple times and got rejected, but still kept painting, still kept working on his craft, even down to the fact that that's one of the reasons why he wrote books. If we not gonna separate that, let's stop playing like people who have done shitty things throughout history have separated their character from their artistry.
Real quick, 13, before he put me down, I agree with you 100%. You made a great point. The only reason I have that way of thinking is because over the years, I've always went back and forth with people about R. Kelly. You know what I mean? It's always that
Same
group of
thing
people.
applies to him, bro.
Hey,
Same thing
R.
applies to
Kelly,
him.
all I'm gonna say is, if you think R. Kelly didn't apply his work, Age ain't got the girl he was with singing "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number." Seems like you're ready. That man incorporated his too, but we ain't about to have that conversation. We ain't about to have that conversation with company over.
I'm like, listen, when I was hearing that song, I know I was ready. Shit, I know
We ain't about to
have,
but bro, we ain't about to have this conversation with company over. That's a closed door conversation.
You're right. You're right. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the healthy conversation. I hope y'all have a great day, man.
You too, man. Thank you so much. Oh my god,
let's discuss this in front of these white folk.
You dumb. Okay. So once again, everybody, we're still making our rounds. Probably, I say give or take, maybe another 10 minutes, and then we'll have our regular panel come on the cookout. But we do appreciate you guys coming on. We are at 14.8K likes. Appreciate y'all. Where we at with the shares? Because on my screen it says 17. I know we probably got more than that. 72. Okay, cool. All right. Once again, if you have not spoke, these are for the people that have not spoke. If you have not spoke, come on up. Whether it's positive, negative, I will give you a minute because we got a lot of people that's here. So I'm not going to screen you or censor you or whatever. Just don't come up on here with the bullshit because there will be retorts. As far as later on today, we're going to probably have probably multiple cookouts because, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my shit. I'm at work right now. But we are going to have multiple cookouts. We are going to talk about Terry's life. We are not going to give him praise like that because he doesn't deserve it whatsoever. But I know that there's a lot of people out there that have a different philosophy, and that is totally fine. I have no problem with that. But expect some pushback. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm very surprised by some of your comments today. So yes, definitely have a lot of we're gonna definitely talk about that. Let me bring some more people on real quick. Damn, we got Lucas here. Okay, all right. Let's see.
Oh.
All right, we definitely got some more boxes that's available. So once again, if you have not spoke, bring your ass up. Okay. All right, Mr. Bush Green, welcome to the cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it. Bush Green, once again, welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? Okay, going once, going twice. All right, have to disconnect you. All right. Mr. I Promise, welcome to the cookout. You got 1 minute. What you want to talk about? So is my mic broke? Mr. I Promise.
Nah, you coming in loud and clear on mine.
Okay, so going once, going twice. All right, disconnecting you. I know somebody that is connected, Mr. Luke, my friend. Welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
All right. First, what's up, brother? Always good to be on here. I just want to say, man, I know everybody has their different opinions about Hogan, but for me personally, I was lucky enough. I had the privilege of meeting Hogan just a few months ago. And when I was able to meet him, it was nothing but a positive conversation. And honestly, we didn't even talk about wrestling. We talked about Christ. We talked about change in his life. That's pretty much the whole conversation. And it wasn't rushed. It was nothing. We probably talked for a good about 7 minutes. Even though there was this long line, the conversation was just that good. And so for me, just to have that conversation with him, I was like, dang, did something change about you or what's going on?
When did you have this conversation with him?
Man, this was probably, December. Yeah, this past December, man,
You
and
mean December of last year?
December of 2024. Yes,
Got you.
yeah,
Huh.
December 2024.
Huh. Oh, okay.
I know, but
Huh.
but it was a good conversation, and it just made me question, like, man, are you a changed man? Did you really change? And what the hard part is, if this conversation that we had about Christ and what you believe in and what changed about you, why can't you accept the fact of the things that you said have done? And that was the part that I never understood. And he kind of gave me like, I am sorry, but not saying I'm sorry. So I don't know. So that's where it's kind of a little rough. But yeah, I'll leave it at that.
So, so, hmm. So, Luke, I have much love for you.
Absolutely.
You do understand that, but do you think that you being a little bit gullible at this point?
I'm not gonna say gullible because will I say like he's a racist? Probably. But I can't but I won't celebrate.
Probably.
More than likely, yes, he is. But I can't celebrate, his death. But it just makes me think that with him being a new believer, things can change in somebody's heart. That I do believe.
My,
That I do believe.
are we really here on Earth right now? Because I really feel that you just threw me to Wolf 359 and back to the Milky Way. So I'm trying to figure out, like, this man does not give a fuck about us. He does not give a fuck about you or me. He even said that he hate all of the N words, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, this is why I don't understand this. We bring in Christ and they think that they changed their life around. And this man literally said that he wanted to body slam Harris and literally said that he want to see us die one by one. But you are saying that you had this conversation about Christ and you thought that this man have changed, but this man has literally painted for the majority of him living. He does not give a fuck about nobody but himself. So that's why I have to ask you the question again. Do you think that you were misled when you were talking to Hulk Hogan?
I'm not gonna say I was misled. I'm not gonna say misled, but I would just say as a fan, this could have been like, man, I'm just gonna say whatever. I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
questioned if he changed because of how the conversation went. I questioned, like, you know what, like, why would he give me all this time when you got these hundreds of people that's in this line that's coming to meet you, and I get all the time when normally everybody that was before me, it was boom, 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 quick, 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 yeah. So I just questioned the mindset of like, all right, here we are. We're just having this conversation about Christ's life, the things that change. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he said what he said. I'm not condoning that at all. But
Mm-hmm.
I do believe, in a sense, when people do accept Jesus Christ in their heart, that there can be this review of your life and that there can be a change. Do I know he changed? Absolutely. I do not know that. But I'm
My
just saying
brother,
that it could be.
Baby, because
my,
Same said the same thing too, and he tried to act like he is Jesus and he's not.
my brother, I will say this. I will say this to
Just
you.
saying.
Will I ever null and void the fact of somebody wanting to look for the good in somebody? Never. I will not stop you from seeking for that good inside him. But the one
Mm-hmm.
thing I will tell you is, let's stop basing Christianity as the bar for being a good person in this world and nature, because those same scriptures were the same scriptures they used to justify enslavement. Those same scriptures
Oh,
were the same scriptures they justified segregation. Those same scriptures were the same scriptures they justified dehumanizing us. So while we sit here and hold them to the bar of a book that they have tampered and changed with and used throughout history, religion has caused on every single last war we've had on this planet. It is currently causing many more as we're walking here. So if you want to say in your heart, you want to look for the better part of humanity in that man, I
mm-hmm.
will 100% stand by you, stand by your shoulder and say, good. I may not have the same time and energy, but I will never discourage you from having it. But
Right.
let's stop using Christianity as that bar, as if the Triple K members don't have a cross up in their house, as in the Proud Boys don't have Bibles in their living rooms, as if these skinheads who are currently perpetrating racist ideologies aren't marching around with scriptures embroidered on their items in which they are using to terrorize. Let's stop that.
Hey, and you know what? And thank you for that. And I don't disagree with that at all, because I even had a sense of a Christian that I literally went to their house, walked in their house, and I see a Confederate flag in their house. Now, for me as an African American man, I'm saying like, hey, we believe in the same thing, but how can you have this Confederate flag in your house? And so I had to listen and have this conversation, what it meant to his family, and I had to explain to him what that did to us, almost as if these people don't even have this sense of knowledge. And it's not defending anything that he should have had it up, but it's like sometimes these people just have a lack of knowledge and it's just ignorant, honestly. But there's nothing.
Do you believe in that philosophy? And we'll go to I promise in a second. And I'm sorry for disconnecting you. I didn't hear you. We didn't hear you. But do you believe in that philosophy when someone tells you about themselves? Believe them? Do you believe in that?
When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
So I would say it all comes with actions. So action speaks louder than the words. Now, from what Hogan spoke versus his actions, those are two different things. He didn't show with his actions; he just spoke with his words. So that's why I came with the sense of, did he change when he just spoke these things to me? But behind the action, I didn't see the follow up. If that makes sense.
Unfortunately, I don't want to say this, my good sir, but it seems more like he took the opportunity to get a couple seconds of photos with a black wrestling fan to show everybody has a black friend.
Oh, on that note, I'll be right back.
My apologies. I don't say that to offend you. I do not say those words to offend you. I hope you do not take any homage into what I'm saying. But unfortunately, when you run into people like this in the nature and those who have bad PR moves, they tend to then want to overcompensate with their crowd management of how they deal with a situation. So if the community as a whole, IWC in the world has had this image of him for many, many years with proof that these were his ideologies, I would be a little suspicious of him wanting to extend forcibly, dare I even say forcibly, extending his time with somebody of the hue that he's had many controversials, not one controversial statement, but many controversial statements.
Absolutely.
But that's why I say I hope I did not. The statement was not said to offend. I'm just saying on his behalf.
Yeah, again, I don't know, and please know, nothing is taking offense. So this is just good conversation and dialogue.
Hey, I like the state because some people claim it's not always the message, it's the messenger.
Yeah.
Sometimes people would rather listen to the mannerisms of somebody saying to them instead of listening to the words, and they get extra serious.
You're riled up. Absolutely. Hey, well, we on the same page, man.
But I do know the reason why I'm up here right now is I'm still working, because as you can see, the host is on mute. So I promise. Come to the table, my good sir. What say you? I don't have a timer. I don't have a mythical timer, so I'm going to give you the floor, my good sir.
Hey, I think I probably used my time. I don't know. Chris, where you at, brother?
He on the call real quick. He on the call. So I promise, what do you have to add to the conversation? Whether it's positive, negative, just keep it TikTok friendly, please.
Sure. No, absolutely, man. I mean, in the end of the day, yeah, we definitely just don't condone or celebrate what he said and done. But man, we can't deny the fact that this man was a wrestling legend, and this dude made the change in the 80s. He was the guy that WWE needed during that time frame. I mean, for me personally, Hollywood Hogan was one of the best versions that I truly enjoyed. Sucks. I wish we could have got Austin versus Hogan, in some type of time frame, but unfortunately that didn't happen. We got a lot of dream matches that could have happened that didn't happen. But outside of that, man, hey, man, it's just
Copy
sad to
that.
see your brother go.
Copy that. I respect your views. I respect your views, and I hope you find that good. I hope you find that good in that man, because unfortunately, the way my bank account is distributed, I got a checkings and a savings, and ain't none of them funding me
And ain't
looking for the
nothing
good
for
in that man hard.
Hold
Ain't
on one
nothing.
second. I promise.
I promise.
I don't hear you. So what you might have to do is back out and then come back in, and then I'll bring you back up, and then we'll do a mic check when you come back up. Okay. Then I'll hold a space for you.
This for me, for everybody.
No, for I promise, because we got to go back around again. So Luke, stay in the comment section, because once again, we got a lot to talk about. We really do, because it's other people that have the same philosophy as you. Like, they think a different way when it comes to Hulk Hogan, because I know that Hulk Hogan have had influence in a lot of our lives. You know, as wrestling fans, I totally get it. But then it's the other nasty side that we also have to address as well. And as a matter of fact, I want to bring this up too. I don't know when and what time this is supposed to come on. Unreal is supposed to come on sometime either today or tomorrow.
It comes on Tuesday.
It comes on next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because as a matter of fact, that's good, because that's when Wrestling the Best in Catering comes on. I just don't know what time that comes on, but we'll discuss that later. But Luke, I'm gonna drop you down, brother.
Yep.
If you do come back up, cool. If not, I will talk to you later.
All right, bro. Take care, man.
You
Be
too.
safe out there.
All right, I promise. Unmute real quick to see if we can hear you. Can you say something?
I don't hear him, fam.
I don't hear him either.
Yeah,
me neither.
Yeah, I still don't hear you. I promise. You know what? Try to reset your phone and then try again.
Because at this point, you got me on pit. I want to know what you finna say, bro. Because I've been trying to unmute you like 5 times now.
Because I mean, I see you unmuted, but you're not talking. Like your box is not lighting up. So try one more time. Try unmuting, and then try to say something now. Yeah. Try to reset your phone. Try to do a complete reset, and then come back in. And then we'll see what happens when you do the reset. I'm gonna disconnect you real quick. Okay, let's go to who was first. 13.
King.
Who?
King was up first.
King. Okay,
Yeah.
King. Welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. Go for it.
Hey, Chris, how you doing today?
I'm fine.
That's good. First of all, I just want to say, Chris, man, you got probably one of the best, if not the best, platforms on TikTok
Thank you.
here, especially for men of color.
Thank you.
And people of color, for real. Also, 13, you told it how it was. I do appreciate that. I agree with everything you're saying. As for Hulk Hogan, aka R. Terry, I think what we need to do is realize that Hulk Hogan, he was a wrestler. He wasn't a wrestler. He was a wrestler. And he was probably one of the best wrestlers out there. But when it comes to what he's done, and basically with the racism and all that, he can burn in hell for all I care about. And that's all I got to say.
Tell us how you really feel.
Right. Period. Right.
I'm just saying. I mean, the man's buried everybody. The man's buried everybody, just like Ric Flair buried everybody. They don't like black folks. They don't like being around black folks. They like talking about us behind our back. But when it comes to being in that ring, though, we can outdo them. We can do anything. And I think that is the thing that needs to stop. All these top wrestlers who are white always have something to say about us, and I'm just getting tired of it. And it still happens to this day. It's still happening to this day, and it's just sickening. And that's all I want to say.
Okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Definitely come back. Come back later, because like I said, once again, we're gonna have this discussion, a full-blown discussion on why people feel this way. But let me bring I promise, because he wanted to speak for the last 10 minutes. I promise. Let's see, we're able to hear you. I promise. Go ahead, say something.
You better not leave me on anticlimactic mode right now.
Shut up. Okay, I promise. What is wrong with your? What's wrong with your phone?
It's probably it's probably the app. They probably got to update it or something.
TikTok is TikToking, man. Because I'm like, you got me on anticlimactic mode. You got me at the midpoint of an Avengers movie right now, man.
Let me ask you this: are you on your? Oh yeah, because you said you had a cheap phone. That's what you said. I didn't say that. You said that. See if do you have like an update on your phone or something like that? Because if you do need an update, you might need an update on your phone.
So Chris,
yes, hold on 1 second. So yeah, take care of that. Let us know when you're ready. Check all of that before you come back up, and then we'll get you back up. Go ahead, Conscience.
So I see that WrestleOps just posted a picture saying that Terry Bollea passed away on the 10th anniversary of his rant. So they and I said, wow. So
yeah, light skin, they brought that up earlier.
I was like, that's crazy. But even like I said earlier, you know, like I know you say you gonna have a conversation about it. You know, you are one of the people who like to stand on business, and you got people in this chat like the guy at the very top with the microphone and the lady with the butterfly who loves to stand on business. And you know, I respect it. But you know, like I said before, I feel like right now it's a sad case for his family, you know, and nobody's perfect. Nobody's family is perfect. We all are going through family personal issues where certain family members don't like us, but we don't give a fuck. But respectfully, it's just like, you know, I just feel like everyone needs to understand, like, listen, we get what he did was wrong, but at the same time, if you're gonna sit here and say F him, yet you still glaze Vince McMahon and you want him to come back and save the E, it's like, come on now, like you got to keep the same energy. And he's done a lot worse. He's done way worse.
A lot worse.
Horrible.
And yet people still give him the accolades of, oh well, when he passes, he'll be considered the father of the father of WWE. He's the father. Okay, but guess what? He may be the father of WWE and he may be the father of the wrestling community and wrestling as we know it. But look at the bullshit that he has planted and implemented when it comes to culture. Look at the bullshit that he's done. So it's like, I want to see y'all have that same energy when you see the so-called RIP to
and they're not.
And they're not.
They're not.
They're not. Conscious.
What's up, y'all?
I'm gonna hold your hand.
What's up, brother?
I'm gonna hold your hand on this one right here, my brother. Hulk Hogan. Vince McMahon will not go down as the father of wrestling. He will go down as that uncle that we all know should have been arrested from many, many moons ago. He will go down as that priest. That we realize change altar boys every 6 months. He will go out as the bastard we know he is, because unfortunately, despite the fact of how people would like to revise history and sugarcoat it and put on their little rose-colored glasses, history doesn't give a fuck for their feelings.
And guess what? Motherfuckers still work for Candyland.
And you know what's crazy though?
And still watch the product, man.
If you're a real one,
y'all still
watching.
Everybody still watching.
If you're a real one, be like that plantation and run wild and free, nigga. Run like still watching.
So right now we're gonna take like a 5-minute, like we're just gonna do some retorts and talk about this, and then we'll go back around the room. Mark, Star, Phil, Action Jackson, and Shelly. I got all y'all. I got all y'all. So let's have a 5-minute discussion, and then we'll go ahead with the replies and how everybody feel, whatever. So Star, you had a question or did you have a comment?
I have a comment because I was hit on that what 13 said earlier to the gentleman who said he had a conversation with Hulk Hogan.
Yep, go for it.
We had a conversation with Hulk Hogan, and I think that Hulk Hogan changed or whatever. I feel that, you know, I can't say that I know him personally. I think for most of us,
This is Chris. I'm helping you.
I think for most of us who grew up with Hogan, would try to see the best in him. But I feel like that child, that inner child of us who refuse to see the hero as the villain, that's what's clouding the judgment, because he can say whatever he want to say in your face or whatever online, but a part of you in your mind would be like, that's not Hulk Hogan. That he's not that type of man, because you can work with a whole bunch of black people, but doesn't mean you do or don't like him. Now, my thing is, I was never a Hulk Hogan fan. I'm not a Hulk Hogan blazer. Whether he was on my screen or not, to be honest, is like, but when it comes to him and his timely passing, I wouldn't wish death on the worst enemy. But I feel like at some point we all have to fight the bullet at some point. But I feel like with him, it's kind of like fans are entitled to feel how they feel, especially if you're a person of color, because Hulk Hogan, whether he liked it or not, he grew up in a lot of people of color households. And the minute you said what you said to those who look like us, and we saw you as this person, it's kind of like now you change, you crush that childhood dream of who I looked up to. And I feel like a lot of people set themselves up for that when you put these men on a pedestal as the GOAT. And it's kind of like you set them as a GOAT to the point where you send them to disappoint you at some point down the line, whether you like what they said or not. So that's why I hate the greatest of all time, the GOAT phrase, because I can have my favorite in-ring performer, but not a GOAT, because I refuse to put you in that pedestal, because down the line you might say some shit or do some shit that I don't agree with or don't even recognize for myself, and me giving you that power for me to feel some type of way about you is giving you too much power to begin with.
No, I totally agree with that. Go ahead.
I think we saw the box. I think we saw the box slide up around. I promise. I saw color. I saw color. I saw color. If you don't unmute that mic, I don't care. At this point here, I'm not even gonna judge you by having that Brahma Bull title at your house. I ain't gonna judge you by. I ain't gonna cancel you over the Brahma Bull title.
Oh shit!
If you can't tell, I am a mod. I do my homework on anybody who come up on this panel just in case I need to have my finger on that button. I ain't gonna judge you by having that Brahma Bull title.
Okay.
Get off mute. State your piece.
Hey, look, I would like to apologize for all the mishaps. I think I paid for this phone with food stamps, so y'all go ahead and all right.
Wow.
Well, so
Continue. Well, first of all, welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Finally,
thank
you.
So, growing up, I was a huge Hulk Hogan fan. He's my childhood hero. To this day, he's the reason why I still watch wrestling. So I got that out the way. But over the years, I've seen a lot of wrestlers who's still here and who's no longer here have stories, and it's not good stories about Hulk Hogan. And, a lot of us say, hey, ever since we found out about, him being racist and that's outside of whatever, no, I've, grown to like really find out who Hulk Hogan really is. And that's from like videos from Macho Man exposing them, the Ultimate Warrior exposing them. And even me going to Clearwater to try to see him at his beach house and a karaoke spot he have. And I was never able to see him. And I guess that's what it means about never meet your childhood heroes, because you'll find out who they truly are. And I knew if I would have met him, it probably would have broke my heart. So, I guess things happen for a reason. I'm not a fan of nobody dying, but, sometimes karma is undefeated, man. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm, because I was still, honestly, after all this, I may still watch a little Hulk Hogan video or wrestling DVD or whatever. But I was like really disappointed and heartbroken when I found out about the racist and the racist comments and everything, and that like really drew me away from him. But as far as his work, that I would, as far as entertainment, I would always watch that. But as far as him as a human being, I don't think that person who really changed like that. I think what 13 said was dead on as far as, hey, he may be just doing that just to try to paint a picture of, hey, I'm having a conversation with this African American, and look at me, y'all. What y'all
Right.
can say now? But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I want to say. I guess it was meant for me not to meet him, because I went multiple times to karaoke spot because I saw him post in the past of him being on karaoke, and I was like, oh, I get to meet Hulk Hogan. I saw
Mm-hmm.
his son, but it was just not meant for me to meet him, because I would have probably saw that real person that would have messed me up. And
You know
Mm-hmm.
what?
now, and this was before I found out about the racist thing. So
Right.
yeah.
You know
Okay.
what? Maybe
Cool.
maybe it's for the best. Now you at least get to keep the few happy thoughts you have of him in
Right.
your mind. Like I said, I will never disregard people who have the strength of mind to think positively about somebody who thinks negative of me.
Exactly.
I will never, because that takes a strength and peace of mind that I currently don't possess at this age and time. Maybe I'll
Mm-hmm.
develop it with age and wisdom, but so far I haven't gotten there at that point in life.
Right, and then just to kind of add on to what 13 said, like this space is not to like say fuck Hulk Hogan, even though majority of the people that have literally came on here for like the last hour and a half literally have said, and I ain't gonna lie, this kind of shocked me because I'm thinking like, damn, should I do a space or like I don't know, like how people are gonna feel, and it's just like people were more vicious than me. And I'm a very vicious
Yeah.
individual, especially if I don't like you. And I'm just like, I gotta be cordial and I gotta be like professional. And I'm just like, well, shit, I'm just gonna reciprocate the same energy that y'all like putting out there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let them let loose. But no, I definitely appreciate your takes on this. But like once again, if you haven't heard me before, we are going to have a full blown out conversation like in one of our cookouts this evening. It's just right now we're just going through the rapid,
Topic.
conversation. Yeah, rapid,
Okay.
you know,
Can,
replies from everybody right now.
can
So
I can I say one more thing?
I'm kind of.
sure,
One-
yeah, go for it.
So
What
I
else?
think everyone. Now I could be wrong. I think a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people that's like really angry and saying "F Hulk Hogan, F Hulk." This is
Mm-hmm.
my opinion. I think that's coming from a lot of hurt, because I think they were truly Hulk Hogan fans growing up, but when to find that out, a lot of individuals respond differently and they feel differently, and
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe they were like down hard Hulk Hogan fans until they found that out, and over the years, like I said, over the years, that kind of changed for me, because even with the
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate Warrior saying exposing everything he did, Macho Man. I'm like, man, why is everybody talking all this bad stuff? Everybody is saying the same thing. So it got to be some truth about what's been happening in the wrestling world as well. So yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
that's it pretty much, y'all.
Cool.
I really love this little podcast. I think I'm trying to subscribe. I'm trying to do whatever I
Are you
can to
trying to
follow y'all.
subscribe?
Look,
Okay.
I'm trying to follow y'all. I will follow
No, no,
y'all.
no, no. So what? So if you want to subscribe, it's $5.99, and what we do is we do pay per views. We do what do we do? 13 on
Uh,
Fridays and
we
Saturdays.
do, my good sir. It is Ratchet Peace Theater, where we
Indeed.
where we create some of the most bullshit ass movies you've ever seen in
Indeed.
your life.
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
We do Tuesday night. Matter of fact, we just played Superman Monday night. So I don't know about Fantastic Four. I'm actually watching Fantastic Four tomorrow with my best friend. But if you do want to subscribe, it's down below on the star down below. And then once you subscribe, what I'll do is I'll send you a link to our Discord so you can
Okay.
join our community. So totally up to you, but no, definitely
Okay.
appreciate you.
See,
Well, I appreciate y'all.
and
Oh,
pay
go ahead,
attention
Third.
when you join the Discord. Pay attention, because sometimes some creature up here with a number in his brain gets bored, and I just show movies either way it go. Like I think I
Period.
showed Ballerina just because I got bored last Thursday, and
And this
I'm
and
looking at
I
Megan
totally
too.
ignored that message because I'm not watching no damn ballerines at
And
12
I'm
o'clock
looking
tonight.
at the next movie I think I'm gonna get bored and show is Megan too, because I was supposed to show that last week, but I was gonna show it after debates and catering went off, but ran long.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it
was
ran
pretty
too
good. I brought my
long.
daughter to see that. It was pretty good.
But I appreciate you, Promise. We'll talk to you a
Thank
little
you.
bit later.
All right, y'all
Thank
have a good
you.
one.
You too, man.
And to piggyback off of him, I feel like when most people, where you come against Hulk Hogan and he's like, they thought that he might have changed because of religion. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
mostly because you know that scene where if you catch a racist on hot mic and they say some stuff and then they
Mm-hmm.
come out and trying to say they don't act like I wasn't raised like that. That's not a part. That's not who I am. When in
Mm-hmm.
reality, that's what you are. You only just saying it just because now your money and everything else is involved with it. So I feel like when he meant that with his chest, I just feel like when it comes to his money, of course I'm gonna play along. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Yeah. With
So what?
me,
Wait. So
okay.
okay, I'm gonna give you a minute to retort, and then we're gonna go right back around because more people are starting to come up in. So
Okay.
go ahead, action.
With me, I'm kind of mixed emotion about him passing, man, because he was the first person I kind of watched wrestling and stuff. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, man, like I was a fan of him growing up, and I watched him throughout WWF and
Mm-hmm.
WCW. But it seemed like these last 15 years, man, like, man, I was kind of disappointed in him, man. Like, man, he
Mm-hmm.
turned out to be a different person, man. Once I seen the reality TV show, man, he just changed, man. Like, man, he turned out to be a
No,
racist, man.
the crazy thing is like Hulk Hogan has always been like this.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, I always
thing.
been like that. Like, we just didn't know, like, he just, but,
It's just
you
the
know,
camera got him, and then
but, like,
he
you
decided
know,
to embrace his heel persona,
okay.
offline. He was just like,
But
hell,
the other
people know.
half,
Go ahead.
but the other half, we know what he did in the business. You know, you still got to respect that. But it's like, dang, like, and then you got the other half,
Mm-hmm.
he's this. It's like, it's mixed emotions like this. Like, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. But that's all I
And
had to say about it.
okay, but what? Oh, so is that your time? Because I'm about to go make my rounds for 1 minute
I mean,
rapid
I'm just saying,
responses.
like, it's just crazy that it just, I don't know, man. You just don't know how to feel about this stuff. You feel sad, but you feel kind of like, man, you don't know how
No,
to
I
feel.
feel
Like,
you. I feel you 100.
I don't know how
percent
to feel right now. Like, I feel that,
No, I
should I
got you.
be pissed? Should I be sad? Should I be relieved? Should I care? Should I, you know?
No, I feel you. Let's go. Let's make our rounds again. Once again, if you guys have not spoke, request up. So I'm about to make my rounds again. So, Mark, welcome to the Cookout. Thank you for waiting so patiently. What you want to talk about? I'm gonna give you 1 minute.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
So I am of. T- I'm not conflicted. I haven't liked Hulk Hogan for a very long time. I was more of a
Mm-hmm.
Randy Savage guy growing up. Miss Elizabeth, all that. It, my issue with Hulk Hogan has always been the racism and also his inability to see wrestling for the greater good of like the people that he works with. He was grandstanding and hot dogging.
Right.
When he did that, when he snitched on them trying to start a union in WWF, I knew when I heard that story, I knew immediately this guy will never be cool with me unless he ever like helped start a union. Because I'm so pro worker, I'm so pro like make sure you're taking care of the people that you work with.
Right.
That's when with the racism and that, I was like, yeah, dude's never cool with me. And seeing this today has been kind of enlightening that so many other people feel the way I do. Because I got a friend who she straight up was like, I was the biggest Hulk Hogan fan, and then she saw all that stuff, and she was like, to this day, she'll still play "I'm a Real American." Song kind of slaps, but she was like, yeah, no, I can't rock with him on like this anymore. And watching her be like, yeah, this sucks, but I don't really care. I'm like, yeah, some people do feel like that. Like,
And
I used to like
you
him,
know
but I
what,
don't care no
bro?
more.
Like I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna tell Action Jackson this too. It's cool to be conflicted. I think a lot of us is like that. Even though I was never a Hulk Hogan fan, I thought he was very overrated. I thought that his promos were very bland at best. But I'm not going to shit on you because you were a Hulk Hogan fan. This is this is not what this space is about. The space is to get what you need to get off your chest and keep it moving. If you have other comments or opinions, go for it. Your minute is for you, not for me. It's for you. You know what I'm saying? So Feel the way you want to feel. If you want to cry, if you're mad, if you're depressed, that's what the space is for you to get it off your chest. And this is for everybody that is in here right now. We are loaded right now. We got almost like 200 people up in here. So once again, say what you got to say. I'm giving you a minute so you can go ahead and just rant, do what you do. That's what we're here for. Okay. Anything else that you want to add, Mark?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. No problem. Thank you for coming. All right, let's go to Star. Welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
Nothing really. I mean, I said what I said with the whole Hogan situation. That I was never really a fan of his. Yeah, I grew up with him as far as the Hollywood Hogan stuff like that. But as far as me holding him toward a pedestal as the GOAT, no, I can say he's a good entertainer because basically that's what he was. He wasn't truly a wrestler. He was more of a entertainer perspective when it comes to wrestling. So it's kind of like his death is sad for his family, but overall for me, it is what it is. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Star, for your comments. I'm gonna just drop you down real quick. Damn, we got almost 200 people on this bitch. All right, Big Phil, did you say something earlier, or
No,
did you?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna give you a minute. Welcome to the Cookout. Go ahead.
So obviously I didn't grow up with Hulk Hogan, so I feel like I didn't really like him, to begin with, because of all the racist, shit he had going on. The fact of that he was a good in-ring worker. Like I said, I liked him as a wrestler, but I didn't like him as a person. And the point is, I feel like he just wasn't a great person. And I'm glad I never got to meet him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I would have met him, I probably would have punched his ass in the face. That's just me being honest. That's just me being honest.
I think a lot of people feel that way, to be honest with you.
I don't like people that are, racist towards, especially people of my color, because I would never do that to people of my color. And, people shouldn't be so rude towards people that they don't even know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Anything
so that's
else?
all I got to say. No,
that's all you got? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, Phil, for your comments. I'm going to put you back down in the comment section. All right. Planet, you are up. Welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute. Planet. Get off that coffee cup. Get off the coffee cup. Going once. Going twice. All right. Got to disconnect you. All right, so we're about to bring 7 more people. Once again, if you have not spoke, please come on up. My admins, I only need 2 admins. I just need the other ones to stay in the comment section. So anybody that wants to be trash, by all means, get rid of them. I don't have time for the trolls today. Let me see. Nope, I think he left. Okay. All right, let me bring the next wave up real quick. Give me a second. And everybody, welcome to the Cookout. My name is Chris from the #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on all social media platforms. Please share the live. Tap on the live. Right now, we are at 18.3K likes. Keep tapping that screen, everybody. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And breaking news, everybody. Mr. Hulk Hogan, Terry, whatever his baloney. He passed away about 2 hours ago at the age of 17. He had a heart attack and he's no longer with us. And it's been a very interesting podcast, to say the least. People it's been wow. Well, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Nico? Is that correct? Okay, Nico, welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? You got 1 minute.
Salute. First, I want to start by saying my grandfather was a Black Panther, so to touch on the racist side of things, you'd be surprised as to how many entertainers or just famous people that are racist behind closed doors, or just bluntly racist, and you turn left and right cheek to it and ignore it. It's funny how we pick and choose when we want to hone in on somebody's bad sides and when we want to ignore them. You got people still listening to R. Kelly, and he treated black women, his own women, horribly. We have black on black crime in Chicago, where I'm at, and
I'm in Milwaukee, brother.
Nobody speaks about that. But Hulk Hogan, on the day that he died, is drugged through the mud. We have a hard time looking in the mirror when it's us. And I say that as a half black man, however you guys want to take it or not. But we got a lot of ugliness that we have, and we don't ever focus on that. We don't ever look in the mirror. That aside, wrestling lost a titan today. Without this man and his presence, there would be no WWF. There would be no wrestling. He came in and transformed the entire industry. So yeah, he might have been an asshole or unlikable outside of the ring, but we cannot negate the fact that he revolutionized the entire sport and gave us the greatest gift of all. There's no Undertaker, no Stone Cold, no Rock, no nobody if it's not for Hulk Hogan. And I come with peace. And if you want to drag Hulk Hogan, that's your own prerogative. But you better make good and goddamn well sure that your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted in this life.
Okay.
I got a question, fam. So, are you gonna go buy a Mustache Man painting? Would you go buy a Mustache Man from Germany's painting?
Mustache painting.
Yeah,
He's talking about the H-Man.
The guy who led Germany to that all them crimes he committed in Germany. A white man who had a small mustache that only said over.
Why would I buy his painting? Make it make sense.
The reason why I asked
I'm
that
not upset.
is
Just make it make sense.
The reason why I asked that question is you're saying that we have to acknowledge people, but acknowledge their artwork. If we're going to acknowledge artwork, he was a painter. But yet we acknowledge him for the horrible human being that he was throughout history and the crimes that he committed toward anybody. So to say somebody can do something positive in one light, but then do something horrible in the next, shouldn't be something of a stretch of the imagination.
I love that analogy, and you're absolutely right. If I was a fan of that man, then I would have to have an even playing field. My point is if we're going to hold Hulk Hogan to the same light, we have to hold R. Kelly to the same light. We got to hold our people to the same light because we're killing each other on a daily.
I get it. But there should be some type of accountability as well.
Nobody would be a fan of anybody if that were the case. If everybody opened their closet door, you'd be surprised at who would be disliked and canceled today.
My apology, brother, but they don't. He was never behind a closet door. These are things he traveled with to his work facility. These are things he traveled with. These are things he portrayed on screen. These are actions he did in the public. So I don't really want to know what he did in private.
And to be clear, are you comparing that man to entertainment? You were comparing folks like Genghis Khan and Adolf and folks of these magnitudes to singers and wrestlers and athletes.
Just so we're clear, I'm saying that if we can acknowledge one atrocity, we can acknowledge a wrong. If we can acknowledge a wrong on one side, we can acknowledge a wrong on the other. I don't know how long you've been in here, my brother, but I have no problem doing a 360 through the leg dunk on R. Kelly because I'm not.
Same.
And guess what? And also, at the same time, you're asking us to hold our community. Oh, my apologies. Go ahead.
R. Kelly's still playing. These people are still being recognized. You know what I mean? So
and they're trash.
That's what I mean. That's my point. So it's like if we're gonna hold that same bar, we gotta keep it even.
And with that same bar that you're asking, that we need to hold our community to a higher standard, sir. Hey, I hold my community to a higher standard. Hell, I run a foundation.
So do I.
Well, I'll tell my community to step up.
Yeah, because in here, bro, that's the one thing that we do. We're black first. This is a predominantly black space. So when you try to come in here and you try to say, "Oh, well, we need to hold people accountable." Okay, so let's do it with our own community first. Okay, because number one, I'm holding Hulk Hogan accountable for what he said about us. You can't sit here and call me the N-word, but then yet you want me to acknowledge your accolades. I get what you have done for the wrestling community. I totally understand. But you sat up here and you disrespected us on more than one occasion. Shitted on us and said that we wasn't shit. So, with that being said, fuck you and everything that you believed in. So you can't get mad at me for feeling a certain way for Hulk Hogan when he disrespected us when he was alive.
Can I say something real quick? May I chime in?
So we're doing retorts, and then we're going to go back around the room again. Go ahead, Nico.
It's you're right. You're 1,000% right. I'm not negating you or thoughts. Point of view. What I'm saying is right now, today, it's almost like the pot calling the kettle black.
How?
Because we're slandering him for being a racist, which he was.
He didn't give a fuck about me when he was here, so why shouldn't I should give a fuck about him when he's 6 feet under, bro?
That's my original point. We're quick to call somebody out on their bullshit and call somebody racist when we walk out the door. Not you particularly, but we walk out the door. We promote racist music. We promote racist energy. We are out here killing each other.
Question.
Do you? That's what I'm saying. We have no room to call another man racist and drag him on the day that he died when we out here doing the same thing.
But my good sir, question. There was a 14-year-old who just graduated from college. Did you hear about that on the news?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying there are, and I say that as a small margin, but in all actuality, I had, just from Miami-Dade County alone, had 7 teenagers graduate from college. But yet we only hear about 1 or 2 on a calendar year. Is it that we are promoting, or is it we are doing these crimes, or is it is being pushed further into the media? Is it being pushed further into the ethos? Our excels are dropped. Our crimes are elevated. We need to stop perpetuating the whole thing that we are doing all these wrong things, when if you look at the crime statistics, we are not. If you look at the FBI charts, we are not. We are the most exonerated culture on the goddamn planet, but yet we only hold up our worst. Do white people hold up their worst to the light? No, because they will quickly tell you, I'm not a skinhead. I'm not a Triple K member. I'm not this bad person. I'm not racist. But yet we will turn around as a culture and say, well, are we stopping the black on black crime? Why are we held to a different standard than you hold others? If we're not willing to stand up and ask the FBI, where's your white on white crime statistic? It don't exist.
Respectfully, you hit that on the head, and I'm not negating you. When I listen to understand. I don't listen to respond. So I hear everything you're saying. Trust me, I hear everything you're saying. It's hard to embrace what you're saying right now. When just a week ago there was a nightclub that was shot up for an album.
Pew.
Sir,
my bad.
And I'm here to tell you. And I'm here to tell you, there was
guess who it was?
Who?
It wasn't them.
But sir, do you also hear on the news that 4 people got unalived and took out? On a racial tip.
I think we're kind of deviating from the actual situation.
We are harping into a situation that goes deeper than any conversation about Terry Vallejo will ever push out to the light. Because media pushes what they want you to know. They push what they want you to talk about. You think there was no crime done by a YT fellow on that day?
No, of course.
Yeah. So why did they push that one to the light?
Because they're using the mass.
So let's stop. They're using fear tactics. They need to perpetuate that your skin is your weapon. They need to perpetuate how
it's been like that since the beginning of time.
We've seen white people push over police officers, and cops will still never reach for a weapon. 100%. But a black guy can sit still and be found as a mean person.
Acknowledge Hulk Hogan for what he did for the industry, and that's where it stops.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up on this conversation. I invite you in particular. I want you to come back later on. Matter of fact, I just followed you. Come back later on. We're going to have this conversation about everything that we're talking about. So I'm going to disconnect you. Thank you so much for coming up, brother.
It's always love.
Thank you so much, brother.
It's nothing but respect, dude. That's why I'm saying I just want you to understand where I'm standing.
But let's go to FV. Welcome to the Cookout. You got 1 minute. Go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about.
All right. So, first of all, I respect the space you got here. I think it's really cool to have like a wrestling space that's able to talk about other aspects. But
most definitely with the Cookout.
So I'm young, feel me? So I didn't grow up with Hogan, but I feel like when you watch a sport like wrestling that's so rich in history, you need to know that history. You feel me? Especially when it comes to, African American wrestlers and how they came into the industry and were disrespected and then they found their way into champion pictures and GOAT conversation. So growing up, I had to know that history before I learned to love wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And a man like Hogan, as much as I respect what he did for wrestling and respect his work in wrestling, I'm not really one who's able to separate the person from the character. That's personally not how I am. So when I hear how I got a black brother, you feel me? I'm Latin, but my brother was adopted into my family. So when I hear how he, disrespected black people backstage and on media and family members who were black, it hit me some type of way, because what if that was my brother? I would be pissed. I would be pissed to hear that somebody my brother is working with is being disrespected purely because of something he can't control. So I'm not going to sit here and say fuck Hogan. I'm not going to say I hope Hogan die or I hope he's in hell, I'm going to say I don't respect Hogan. I don't respect the person he was. I don't respect the person he died as. I hope he repented and finds his way, to heaven peacefully, but I can't respect him. I can't.
I got you, brother. Got you. And like once again, we have mixed reviews, and that's what I expected when doing the cookout today. So say what you got to say. I'm not even mad at you for
I respect everybody's opinions, because I sat here and listened, and I ain't heard one person who was wrong. Not one, because at the end of the day, how you feel can't be wrong because it's how you feel. But when it comes to somebody like that who purely just was not a good person, how can I, as an individual who grew up, in South Florida, around black people, went to a predominantly black school as a Latin kid, has a black brother, like, how am I as a person supposed to hear those comments he said and say, oh, I respect that man? Because I don't. And
that's
I don't
on
care,
period, bro.
Behind the scenes, or as a brother, whatever he was behind the scenes, it's what he did in the light and even behind the scenes that makes him the person I can't respect. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. Well, thank you so much for your comments, brother. Once again, you are more than welcome to come back in our space, and because we're definitely going to have a thorough discussion about this. So I'm gonna disconnect you because we're gonna bring some more people up. Angel, welcome. Excuse me. Sorry, April. What's going on? Welcome to the cookout. What you want to discuss? I'm gonna give you a minute. Go for it.
So basically, Hulk Hogan is a good wrestler. And so, I'm trying to remember.
Wait. I'm sorry. How old are you?
I'm 12.
Oh, baby, no.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. Gotta let you go. Sorry. Dorian.
I was about to say the same thing, Chris. I was like, hold on. She sounded a little too young. I was like,
Too young. Dorian, welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? I'm gonna give you 1 minute.
Okay, first off, I just want to say I'm a firm believer in karma, and what I just read online today solidified that belief. July 24th, 2015, that recording was leaked out to the public. And what's today's date? July 24th, 2020.
Karma's a motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Karma's a motherfucker. Karma is a
bitch, bro.
And lastly, I come from a wrestling community, amateur wrestling community.
Okay.
Wrestled my entire life, and I'm not going to mention his name in public because I don't think he'd want that, but there was a black wrestler that was offered to go into Real American Freestyle Wrestling. He politely declined.
Okay.
And there's obviously more to it. And then I don't have much time left, but I will say though that this man was not a good person. Art form, whatever, respect the art. I think him being a bad person outweighs the art.
You are
And
absolutely correct.
getting Shelton Benjamin's name wrong, Benjamin Shelton, and little things like going into a locker room saying he was supposed to apologize to the locker room when he actually said, "Oh, you got to be careful what you say." Instead of saying, "Listen, I screwed up. I'm a man. I fucked up. I apologize to you all." He tries to cover up his mistakes. He's been doing that for as long as I know. Now, I'm going to ask everyone a question about this or their opinion. I'm a Jim Cornette fan. I love his podcast. Do y'all think it's wrong for me to still be a fan of his, even though he has made racist comments in the past? Because I hate to sound like a hypocrite, but I'm just trying to, because I don't think Jim Cornette's racist, but he has made racist comments in the past. Now, I do think Hulk Hogan was racist based off his actions and remarks. But am I being a little bit hypocritical here?
So here's the thing. JD from NY, Jim Cornette, Eric Bischoff, anybody that is like posing harm to our community, you have to hold them accountable.
You're right.
All across the board, bro.
You're right.
You know, if I'm a big time like podcaster, hopefully my name gets out there. But if people are following me, because you know it's that thing what Spidey said, with great power comes great responsibility.
You're right.
It's up to you to be held accountable for your actions when you are spreading harm to our community, knowing that the toxicity is literally killing, unaliving our community. So once again, Jim Cornette, I hold him responsible for all the bullshit he has been doing over the years. Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, all of these racist motherfuckers. Yes, I'm holding them accountable. So to answer your question, yes, I have to hold you accountable. You are trash. I don't listen to your bullshit because it does not hold any type of substance to how I view professional wrestling, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does, and I appreciate that. I hold myself accountable for that,
Cool.
And I haven't listened to him in a long time, but I just wanted to basically say that karma is a motherfucker, and you know, treat people the way you want to be treated. Much love to everybody.
Thank you so much, brother.
Take care.
Patrick, you too, bro. You're gonna have to disconnect. You're gonna have to come back up.
Oh, am I echoing, Chris?
Yes, you are.
All right, I'll be right back.
Just leave. Just. All right. So while we're in the lull right now, we're gonna bring some more people up. Conscience 13. What are y'all thinking? Like, we went through a wave of people.
I tell people, save the pancakes for Aunt Jemima when the butter needs the syrup to be poured over.
Nigga, you and your metaphors.
I'm sorry. You.
God.
You.
Bringing pancakes, Aunt Jemima, knowing my fat ass hungry? God damn. The fuck?
Now, you and 13 are the only, you and 13 are two people who I can say you guys always keep it, standing on business. You know what I'm saying? There's not been one time where I've ever said, oh, nah, they don't stand on business. Hell no. I will always tell people, 13, Chris, they will definitely stand on business. So if they don't
bro.
They will definitely stand on business. And come on, I'm from New York. I'm an MC. I have to drop bars.
Got to. Okay, so there's going to be times where I might contradict myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's going to do that. But it's a pattern with certain people, right? It's like, okay, like, you have to learn to just hold your shit and just stand on business. You know what I'm saying? People are going to disagree with you. That's cool. But I'd rather be the person that's standing. When we got like 100 people in the room and they're saying the same thing over and over again, I'd rather be that same person right here that's been stating my business, since the time you guys met me, instead of somebody that keeps changing their colors every fucking 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what I'm talking like.
I'm hearing these people saying in the comments, F him, F him. I'm like, yo, bro,
Mhm.
you know damn well half of y'all was just sitting up here talking about how, oh, Chris Benoit deserves to be given a Hall of Fame.
There you
Excuse me,
go.
after what the fuck he did,
Mhm.
and you want to give
Mhm.
him props, but yet y'all like, that's why I said y'all don't stand on business. But when it come to Chris or like 13, I think Miss Scott was in the chat. I saw Mink. Just I'm just light skinned, just certain individuals who I
Mhm.
know actually clock it and like they say clock it, but also stand on business. You guys are just to name a few people who I can
Mhm.
say Bro Cage, Boy Wonder, you guys stand on business. Daydream. So it's like when I see these people getting up on here talking about, you know what, F Hogan, I'm like, yo, bro, who's your favorite wrestler? Oh, my favorite wrestler was Ric Flair. Fuck him too. Fuck him as well.
Yep. Period.
Like if you want to be honest, who's your favorite wrestler? Triple H. Fuck him too. Like
Period.
fuck him. And you see it's a big fuck you to him because he's showing you I don't see color. Use a damn lie. You see color in all shades and all forms. The only thing is when it comes to black culture, you want to treat us like what's his name? Jordan, the guy, Jonathan Majors. You want to treat us like Jonathan Majors because you know we got what it takes to actually fulfill the role, but yet you always want to give the other side the script.
Oh,
But I
that part.
digress.
That
I
part.
digress.
That part. You go ahead. You digress. You go ahead. Digress. All right. 13 thoughts, comments. Or are you busy? I think he's busy. Okay. So we're gonna make our last rounds, and then after that, it's first come, first serve, and then we'll probably wrap up maybe about 2 o'clock or so, and then I'll do another cookout, probably about 5 o'clock, whatever, and that's when we're just going to just dissect everything. So, if you guys, once again, if you have not said anything, this is probably going to be the last time, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our regular cookout probably about 5 o'clock or so because I got some other shit I have to do. So I'm gonna bring you guys up real quick. Let's see. Give me a moment. All right, I think Jody haven't said anything yet. Then
What's up? What's up?
hey Jody.
What's up, Chris and
Just hey.
What's
Swoop
good,
haven't
Jody?
said anything.
Chilling.
All right. Let's see who else. That boy and Ladybug. I invite you guys up. I don't know if you guys are working, but you can catch us like later on tonight. If oh later on. Okay, cool. That's why I kind of figured. I thought she was probably at work. Marlon, and then I guess this is the going to be the last batch. I guess because I think we slowed
What
down
up,
a little bit.
Chris?
Hey, what's good? Okay, so we're gonna go around one last time, and then we're just gonna have our regular cookout. So let's go with you know what? I'm gonna just call you T. Yeah, T. What's up, T? What's good with you? Welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? I'm gonna give you
What's
1 minute.
up?
What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm a 43-year-old wrestling head, and I'm sad today, man. Hulk Hogan was to me a legend. I've been watching this dude since before I knew the days of the week. I understand people don't like him no more. He fucked up, but if we weren't, a lot of us wouldn't be watching wrestling today for real if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan. Just straight up, and what he did, and he was good for our business. It made it fun. I understand he did fucked up shit, but if we're gonna share that same energy, then we probably wouldn't like half the wrestlers and half the singers and half the rappers and half the actors that we like out there. If we're gonna be holding them to that holier than thou standard, even when the dude died, you know what I'm saying? So I just want today's a sad day. I think as a wrestling fan, he's a legend, and it's just it's sad to see people, even in a fake thing like wrestling, you still have to like turn it into fucking reality. And wrestling's not reality. It's something fun. It's an escape. So I'm gonna look at it like that. So a dude I grew up watching is gone, and it's sad to me. So that's all I wanted to say.
Cool. Thank you so much. Did you want to stay on the panel, or did you want to go back in the comment section?
Oh no, I'll stay if you let me.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Jody, welcome to the cookout. I'm gonna give you 1 minute and go ahead.
First I would say what's up, Chris Penner. Hello
Hey.
everybody. It's Hulk Hogan to me as a wrestler, he grew up I grew up watching wrestling with Hulk Hogan at the time when he was a wrestler and not for what he was, but keep this short and sweet. Fuck Triple H because Triple H couldn't do shit. He doesn't push anybody to the black wrestler like Conscience say. He doesn't push the the wrestlers of the day, and now Triple H just an old bald spot, Mr. Clean bitch ass, and fuck Triple H just in general because he couldn't do anything. So, but R.I.P. Hulk Hogan for where he was a wrestler and just I got no words. Just fuck Triple H and fuck him.
Okay. All that fuck. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jody. Appreciate you. All right. T.O. Welcome. Welcome to the Cookout, Mr. Founder. One of the founders of the Cookouts. What you want to talk about? I'll give you 1 minute.
First of all, I'd like to give all honors to God, who's the head of my life, to Pastor Chris, Deacon 13, Deacon Conscious. You know, God works in mysterious ways. You close one door, no one opens. Now let's hope the rest of these racist ones walk through the same door. We've been reporting on this health, and we got these false up and down. To wake up and actually see that this happened, you know, I got to give all glory to God. You know, God finally, you know what I mean, got something right. He finally did something right. And, you know, we can sit there and try to minimize and try to just downplay his actions compared to his wrestling accolades. If y'all want to do that for Hogan, then to me, y'all want to do the same thing for Vince and other motherfuckers who did just as worse shit. So honestly, if you guys don't keep doing this, then you're just as guilty as them. I land my plane.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nicely said, T.O. Swift, welcome to the Cookout. You can give you 1 minute. Go for it.
Happy to see everybody here today. Well, I just want to say it's not really a sad day. We can also look at it like this: the man, because of Hulk Hogan union with the union for wrestling, never came to fruition because of his backstabbing and his big potty mouth. Because of Hulk Hogan, a lot of stuff that things that wrestlers needed, like health care and insurance, in case something does happen to them, we didn't get because of Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon. I do like. Is it with Hulk Hogan? Was he a decent wrestler? Yes. I think he tarnished his legacy with the whole MAGA. I don't think he's going to be looked at the same as a great wrestler in my eyes because he ruined his whole legacy by doing underhanded shit and being racist at the same time. Also being mad with his daughter because she wanted some chocolate. So I'll leave it there.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your comments. Mimi, I am central. So right now it's 1:37 right now. So I will be having another cookout 5 o'clock. So I don't have any wrestling today. I'm gonna probably just upload some videos maybe like later on tonight. So I'll give the evening viewers a chance to come up here. So there's some people that's requesting for us to come back later on. So I'll definitely do that later on this evening. So it'll be about 5 to 9 or something like that. So yeah. Let's go to Marlon. Welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about? I'm gonna give you 1 minute.
All right, thank you, Chris, for having me.
Sure.
I'm just gonna say two things.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, in my life, I got to see the match with him and Andre the Giant,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be legend. Second, like the other guys say, karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. When you do bad things to people, you get bad things done to you.
Period.
And
Period.
like I said, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, there would be no WWF, there would be no WCW, and there would be no AEW. Period. That's
Okay.
all I got to say.
Cool. All right. So that pretty much wraps up our rapid reactions. So as a whole, we can go ahead and have a little discussion. So here's the thing, everybody. This Hulk Hogan death has literally altered my whole entire day because we were going to talk about some other shit, which we are, but it seems to me that there's a deeper discussion, especially with the racism, because as a matter of fact, I think it was Nico and 13 was having the discussion that went into other things. And like, once again, this is a powerful discussion because it goes deeper than professional wrestling. We're talking about our identities. We're talking about, how people view humans, how people are not allowed to have certain things because of the color of our skin. It goes very deeper than just Hulk Hogan. And this is the DNA of professional wrestling, which we are trying to eradicate because it is killing our community. Someone said that this is our escape. This is our virtual reality. And it's being compromised because people do not want to, it's all about them. It's not about us. It's not about the community. It's about self. This is the reason why people are saying fuck Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan was not about community. It was about him. It wasn't about like, hey, I want to change the world. He did to a certain degree, but at the end of the day, it was about Hulk Hogan and fuck everybody else. So when you hear people say fuck Hulk Hogan, I don't give a damn about Hulk Hogan, I am not going to shed tears about Hulk Hogan, this is why. He have literally tarnished his legacy doing all of this shit from WWE to WCW to TNA to the MAGA to the real American MAGA wrestling or whatever. He did this shit on his own. We didn't do this shit. People really loved Hulk Hogan. But Hulk Hogan was being Hulk Hogan. Or Hulk Hogan. That's the problem. 13, are you available, bro? Nah, he's still busy. Okay. So I really want y'all thoughts on this. As a matter of fact, Ladybug, you just came in on the space. Is there something that you want to add to the discussion?
I don't know if he'll really add to it, but first off, thanks for having me up. And
sure.
I just want to say, like, if I feel bad for anybody, it's for the fans. It's for the fans that grew up watching him. Personally, I can't empathize with them, but if you're mourning him, I get it because everybody has a childhood hero, I guess. But that's about the nicest thing I have to say. I was raised, if you talk bad about somebody that passed away, that's not good for your spirit. So I know this is going to sound crazy, probably, why are you up here? But I think it needs to be said, like, for the people who heard this, like, I'm not going to speak on that motherfucker because I have nothing nice to say. I was, I will.
I mean, as content creators, because this is like, this is
too.
breaking news. That's the reason why.
Oh no, I get you,
doing
Chris.
this.
Chris is you always had the tough conversations.
I know, right?
But that's what you're good at. Like me, on the other hand, I have no patience. So, like,
I know.
For instance,
I know.
This morning,
I get it.
Like this morning, I don't know if it became insensitive, but I was telling people, hey, I don't want to talk about that shit. Like, you're gonna have to talk to somebody else because it ain't me. So,
yep. Period.
I feel like this is my only time I'm gonna talk about, so that's why I want to come up here. Because after today, I'm not acknowledging him. I'm not gonna give him that energy. I don't feel that he deserves the energy, dead or alive. Unalived or not. I understand what you think he may have done for the company. To some instance, you are right. But are we forgetting that Vince McMahon was a mouthpiece behind his promos? Like there's a lot of stuff people are forgetting about Hulk Hogan. He wasn't everything people are saying he is. Like I get what people are saying, oh, he did this for history, he did that for history. He did that via Vince McMahon.
Yep.
So just
Hmm.
let's stop pretending like this dude is Superman.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody, there are 3 more people. I thought we was going to be on a lull, but it looks like more people want to come up. So
I got
for
you.
the
I can
people,
drop.
no, stay your ass right there.
I'll drop Chris.
Okay, all right.
I'll drop.
Okay, To
I'll be
stay.
back
If
later.
you want to
I'll
come back
be
later?
back later when you do your nighttime.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm here. I haven't been home in a while. You know, my couch is still good. You know what I mean? The fridge is stocked. You know what I mean? Got my favorite Lunchables in the refrigerator. I'm staying.
Dumb as hell. T, I'm gonna drop you real quick since you already spoke about this. Jody, I'm gonna drop you because you already spoke about this. Swift, I'm gonna drop you because you spoke about this. And like once again, if you guys want to add more content to the discussion, we got the Tonight Show. So I'll change you guys if I need to. If we get too many people in, I'll do what we're doing right now. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Damn, we got 6 people that want to talk. Okay, all right. Ladybug, I might have to drop you.
It's okay. I got
I'm
you.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry.
I'll talk to you soon. I'll be in the
All
comments.
right, bro. All right, sis. Because I'm thinking like we're good, but then
But I wanted to ask. But I wanted to ask, which shoulder does Ladybug see me standing on? She said I'm standing on one of her shoulders. Which shoulder?
You trash. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let me bring you guys up. And like once again, if you have not spoke, come up. If you have spoke, stay in the comment section. We'll get you later on. All right. Appreciate you guys. Joshi, I think you already spoke. Nico, you already spoke. Nelson, I don't think you spoke because I don't. Yeah, your name is not familiar to me. Anybody else? Anybody else? If you have not spoke, once again, if you have not spoke, come on up because we're getting all the people that haven't spoke yet. So come on up.
Ball bro got to say low key.
Oh yeah, we about to go to Ball Bro in a second. So King Sir, welcome to the Cookout. What you want to talk about?
Thank you. So here's my take on this. Now it's sad that Hulk Hogan passed away. It's sad about that.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my take on it. Everything that he's done, he doesn't get no credit for that. I'm just gonna be honest. And he was, like I said in the comments, he was never my childhood hero. There's a reason for it. Because I was never into him, really.
Mm-hmm.
I was never into that man, never. I was just pretending to be. But I was never into him at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else?
That's my take on it.
Cool.
I just don't feel sympathy. I don't. I'm sorry.
And once again, like I don't know if this is going to even mean anything, but you're not alone. I'm not on the Michael Jackson shit, 1993. You're not alone. There is a lot of confliction that's going on right now, and that's why later on this evening I'm giving you guys the opportunity to just let it loose. But like right now, we're just having rapid reactions right now. So
thank you, Chris.
No, you're good. You're good. Thank you so much for coming on. Bro, I was going to call you. You was actually going to be one of the people that I was going to call, but I was just like, more than likely, I'll see him.
I was going to call you too, but I figured when the news dropped, I'm sure you're probably flooded. So I know you.
As you can see. As you can see. But no, go ahead, man. I want to hear what you guys say. Go for it.
All right, so I'll give you the abbreviated version now, and then I'll be back on later tonight when we can do like my long, because I got a long flushed out response, but I'm going to keep it very brief right now.
Okay, I'll give you a minute.
All right, just a minute.
Okay,
just real quick. Karma today is a reminder that karma is not fast, it's not slow, It's right on time. Today is the 10-year anniversary of Hulk Hogan's comments, his recordings being leaked out to the media. Those comments about his daughter dating black men. 10-year anniversary today. Insane.
What?
Yes.
Today's the
Today's the
10-year
10th anniversary of all that. I
10th
forgot.
anniversary.
10 years. So I'm going to repeat it one more time. Karma is not fast. It's not slow. It is always on time. And just one more quick thing before I go. I see a lot of people on my timeline on Twitter saying, you got to separate the art from the artist. I'm
Nope.
here to tell you. Oh,
You
let me
can't do it.
finish. No, let me finish. I don't care whether it was Hulk Hogan or Terry Bollea. For them are genuine pieces of shit. Okay? Because just real quick, Hulk Hogan, it is a known fact. It was him that thwarted the attempt by Jesse Ventura to try to unionize the WWF back in the day. It is a proven fact on from the grand jury testimony during the steroid trial. Ventura sent his lawyer there because remember you're under oath, so you got to be honest. He asked Vince right there, "How did you know about the attempts to unionize the wrestlers?" And he said right there, Hogan told them. And just like you said, Chris, that Hogan, for everything Hogan did for the wrestling, it was always to propel himself, to uplift himself. So that's Hulk Hogan, the artist. Now, the man outside of the wrestling business, Terry Bollea, I just told you about the 10 years anniversary of those comments being leaked. That wasn't Hulk Hogan. That was Terry Bollea, the father, right there. And let's also not forget, Chris, when you get a chance, check your Twitter DMs.
Sure.
I sent you a year-old tweet from Sean Ross Sapp saying about a racist incident that, like, when his son Nick was in a car accident, that his biggest fear at the time, and this is on tape, it is on recorded, that his biggest fear was that his family would be reincarnated into a black family due to karma. That was his first thought. That was his biggest fear right there. So I'll drop right after this, but like I said, I don't give a fuck whether it's Hulk Hogan or Terry Bollea. Fuck them both. The only ones you should feel sympathy for are his family. Are his family. If it his wife, his kids, you want to have sympathy for them, I'm all for that. That's fine. I did not grow up on Hulk Hogan. My first favorite wrestler was Bret the Hitman Hart in 93, 94. I didn't live through seeing the early years of Hogan in the late 80s, early 90s. So if that's your favorite wrestler, cool. But I don't want to hear this BS about separating the art from the artist. They were both terrible human beings. Hulk Hogan, the talent, was all about Hulk Hogan, the talent. Because think about this. Are anyone in the panel or in the comments, are you tired of seeing wrestlers who are 10, 20 years retired from the business having to start GoFundMe pages because they can't afford their health care. They can't afford their medications. They can't afford their surgeries. How great would it be for the wrestling business if they were unionized today? I'm not saying it was a guarantee that Jesse Ventura would have succeeded, but you know what? He did try to get the ball rolling on that. He did try. That's been the only attempt in really well known in the wrestling business to unionize the workers. Since then, nothing. Hulk Hogan was the one that thwarted that attempt because guess what? It wasn't good for big stars like Hogan that everyone else would have had to share that bigger piece of the pie, as far as earning potential and health care and all that stuff. Hulk Hogan did that. All right. And we know about Terry because of his recordings 10 years ago to the day. Like I said, one more thing. Last time I'll say it, then I'll drop out. Karma is never fast. It's never slow. It's always on time.
Exactly.
And undefeated. Please remember, on time and undefeated.
Indeed. Thank you
And
so
part
much,
two.
Brad, for your comments, man.
What time?
Appreciate
What
you.
time you gonna be on tonight?
I'll try to stay on as much as possible since we're on breaking news mode. So I'll probably say about either 5 or 6 o'clock.
Uh,
Probably,
uh
I'll probably
text me.
leave.
Text me
Yeah,
or
I'll
yeah,
text
yeah,
you. Yeah,
yeah.
I'll text
I
you.
knew
Just send me
Ball
a
Bro was
like.
gonna say some profound shit, bro. Good shit, bro.
I mean, it's
Amen.
not
I
really
knew Ball said that's
profound.
why I said that shit.
I mean, it's not really profound. It's just all facts are laid out right
I knew
there.
I knew you was gonna say some good
Mm-hmm.
shit, so I can't wait to see what Ball Bro gonna say.
No, I
I
was. You know what? What I'm gonna do is 8 o'clock tonight, cause yeah, I gotta cook my food and relax and all that
yeah.
shit. So yeah, I'll do it about prime time 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern.
All
That's
right,
it.
boss.
Yeah.
I'll see you later tonight.
All right, man. See you.
Peace.
All right, Nelson. Thank you so much for your patience. Welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? I'm gonna give you 1 minute.
Well, for one thing, we don't always agree on things. We have butted heads a few times, but when it comes to Hogan, I don't I really don't care about today's news. And I'm saying
Okay.
this as somebody that used to be a fan of his growing up. But as I got older and learned things about Hogan, the wrestler, and Hogan, the person outside wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing good to say about the man. I have no respect for him.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for coming up. All right, let's go to the next person. Hey, Zeus, welcome to the cookout. What you want to talk about? I'll give you 1 minute.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay.
Yeah, I think today was much easier pill to swallow than other days in, tragedy wrestling news. A lot of wrestlers that, have passed, ruined my entire year, and this one, I was never a fan. So in that aspect, I don't know if that just made it easier for people when they see a wrestler that has passed that they were never a fan of to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, taking into account that the person, which let's all be honest, the person and the character aren't that too far off. They're usually an exaggerated version of that person or who they are really inside.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing what kind of person Terry was and how he utilized that to better his character, you can't really separate the two because they're both successful for very bad reasons. If you hear what I'm saying, they both have screwed people. They both have talked trash about people. They both have done things that are for their own selfish gain, whether it's Hogan or Terry, both. So when they do say you can separate the art from the artist, you really can't.
Very good point.
Yeah, and I think he made it.
Not to cut you
am I
off,
out of
bro.
time? I'm sorry.
We got to do the same thing with Chris Benoit. Like people, we got to
Yes,
stop.
exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can admire art, but you can't ever place that over the actions of the person because it's insulting. It's insulting to the victims. You can still enjoy certain things, but your priorities need to be in line. Are you you care more about entertainment or do you care about human life? Do you care about morals and love? It's that's up to you. As a person over a fan. Who are you? Basically, at the end of the day, are you a wrestling fan or are you a human being? You could be both, but what more? Where do you see yourself more as? A human being or a wrestling fan? So.
Okay. Thank you so much for your insight. Appreciate you.
You got it. Thank you.
All right. So let's go to Eric from the exclusive Nights podcast. We're gonna go to him, and then we're gonna wrap up, and I'll be back at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. That show will be it's a free for all. It's not going to be any rapid reactions. It's going to be one of them shows where you might want to tune into. So most definitely anything that's positive, negative, political, we're going to talk about this shit. Everything that we were talking about earlier, we're going to talk about that on our evening podcast. So definitely tune into that. So Eric, I'm going to give you the final word. Go ahead and rip, and welcome to the cookout.
Yeah, man, what's going on, Chris? Man, I ain't gonna lie. This is low key kind of shocking. I ain't even know when I found out about it. I said, "What?" I said, "Well, Hey, they just down one at this point. They just down another one at this point. It is what it is. It's granted, yeah, he did his history, he did what he did, but yeah, we know. We know him and the person both terrible. Ain't nothing that we haven't known for years now. So I don't know why people were like, "Oh my gosh, there's so much." Come on now, stop playing. So, but yeah, man, that's about it with that. Honestly, Chris, I know for a fact if since you're doing a show later on, I already know what happens because we've been seeing it for the last few days. So
Haven't we?
it's been a trend. It's been a
It's right.
trend.
It's been, man. To be honest with you, Eric, I really did not want to do a podcast. I didn't even want to do one, but because we here on the Cookout, we talk about everything. We don't shy away from our comments. I'm not going to censor people from that. I think, with all due respect to the other content creators that do their lives, they are entitled to do their lives. But I just really feel that with a subject as powerful as this one and very emotional, I don't think that you should hold chains on people and their feelings. I really think that you should let it rip. There's too much restraints that's going on in professional wrestling right now. But us, we're gonna just let it rip. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. Just remember, use TikTok vernacular when you are doing your takes tonight. So 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. Until that time, my name is Chris from the #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast. You are tuned in to the Cookout, and I will see you guys later on this evening.
And don't talk about Barney.
Gubernatorial.
Leave Barney out.
Take it easy.
Don't talk
Barney
about
slander.
PBS either.